going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the pregame show. I'm AJ Good, getting you ready for all the action across southern Middle Tennessee here in the first round of the high school football playoffs. Starting things off in Class 2A, where Loretto, coming off its first undefeated season since 1991, will be taking on Peabody in the first round. Loretto is coming off one of their most thrilling wins in recent memory, edging out Mount Pleasant to claim the region title.
Yeah, what a game. You know, it's a really cool game, you know, if you don't care about who wins. It was probably a lot of fun for the average Joe fan that just showed up to watch a football game. But, yeah, what a game. We had a lot of points, a lot of balls in the air, and that's a credit to Mount Pleasant. I mean, we knew they were a very talented football team and had a lot of good players and really fast players. And then, you know, when you contribute to that with making a few errors and a few mess-ups on defense, you know, and I certainly don't want to take away from their team because they got a heck of a football team. But we gave them some creases, and when you give a team like that some creases, man, they're going to take it to the house.
The Mustangs are now getting ready for a home playoff game and a tough team in Peabody.
Our fans don't need to look at Peabody's record, you know, at 4-6, because Peabody's a really good football team, and they played some really good teams this year. Between our region and the region we cross over with, I think throughout the season there's been at least 6 teams in the top 10. They've had to play a really strong schedule. They've got some talented, fast players, kind of like what we saw last week. So we're going to have to do our very best to try to corral their speed and their athleticism and try to get some stops.
The recent success has the community buzzing, and they're expecting a packed house on Friday.
That was one of the things we've been striving for the last couple of years. And fortunately, you know, this group of guys was able to put it all together and be able to host a playoff game, which is going to be a lot of fun. Hope have a huge crowd and you know everybody excited and ready to go. And it's just a testament to these guys and these assistant coaches and what kind of work they put in and what they've done to bring us to this point.
The Black and Gold are looking to extend their great season by a game, but they'll need to take care of business first.
Well, we're going to play solid on defense, obviously, you know, and take care of the ball, all the coach things that you want to say, you know. But at the end of the day, you've got to go make plays in the playoffs when they present themselves. You've got to not let the moment be too big for you because it's a home game and you're excited, because playoff games go a whole lot faster than regular season games for some reason. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. And so we've got to take advantage of the opportunities as they present themselves, and hopefully we come out on top.
One of the biggest reasons for the Mustangs' success so far here in 2023 has been the play of Mason Tidwell, someone who was thrust in the spotlight when he wasn't expecting it. Mason Tidwell came into the season as a backup quarterback, but was thrust into the spotlight in Week 4 after an injury.
I was just trying to take care of the ball, to be honest. I wasn't trying to do nothing special, just take care of the ball.
So far, the sophomore has done well in his role, helping to lead an offense that's averaging 37 points per game.
My main priority is probably taking care of the ball and just trying to not let everybody bicker and just smooth sailing, trying to keep it smooth sailing.
Tidwell also excels in both basketball and baseball while being able to focus on one game at a time.
I just go with it.
The Mustangs will be looking to him to take them to Chattanooga, but he's only worried about the first round.
We're going to come out and be physical and play like we have all year. Play confident, play physical.
Coming up next, we stay in Class 2A to check in with Mount Pleasant.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Staying in Class 2A, where Mount Pleasant will also be in action on Friday night in the first round. The Tigers will have a big task ahead of them as they go to take on Decatur Riverside, the same team that knocked them out of the playoffs a year ago. Mount Pleasant fell in Week 11 in one of the most entertaining games of the year to Loretto, a loss that had a lot of lessons.
The biggest lesson was a positive lesson is, for us, I don't think either team was really worried about too big of the moment. Guys just stayed focused on the game, and with all the pressure and back and forth, I thought was really impressive. So being in a big game, is obviously huge going into the playoffs, because you want to be prepared for those moments, and so you don't panic.
Due up next for the Tigers is a visit to Riverside, a team they know very well.
We got to get better on defense this week. Obviously that was an issue Friday. We got to tackle. We have a tough challenge ahead with Riverside, with a big running back and athletic quarterback. A state runner-up a year ago with a lot of guys coming back. So, we got to get lined up and get people on the ground.
The Panthers knocked them out of the postseason a year ago at home, something that has weighed on their minds.
It's a lot of the same kids they had a year ago. We're going over there this year. They seem to spread it out a little bit more than they did last year. But an extremely talented football team and an extremely tough and physical team. So we're going to have to bring everything we got.
Mount Pleasant will need a locked-in performance to advance to the second round, and that will take a total team effort.
We've got to create some turnovers. As talented as they are, they're going to move the ball some. They run the ball and throw it really well. So we got to create some turnovers to steal some possessions there. We got to limit turnovers on our side of the ball. We got to get the ball to our players in space. They're really good in the box up front. So we're going to, continue to do what we do on offense, kind of spread the ball around.
Coming up, we head on over to Class 1A to check in with Collinwood, who's hosting his first playoff game since 2020.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the pregame show, now over in Wayne County, where Collinwood will be in action in the first round. The Trojans will be taking on McEwen in their first home playoff game since 2020. Collinwood finished the regular season on a high note this past Thursday, shutting out Huntland and clinching a home playoff game.
A pretty good Huntland team. I mean, we know they're really fast, and, you know, we did a pretty good job with them. Had to stay under control a little bit, but everything went well, and we're looking forward to this. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it was really nice to have another goose egg up on a scoreboard.
The Trojans will host in the postseason for the first time in 4 seasons, something this community is excited for.
You know, it's what one of our goals we started out with the beginning of the year. We had not only have a playoff game, but host a playoff game, and so everybody's really excited. You know, we're fans and players alike, and so you know, we're hoping to. You know, it's been. I think we thought 2010 since we won a home playoff game, so it's time.
It's pretty exciting. It's been 3 years since we've done so. It was pretty good to have one down here again.
Due up first for Collinwood will be McEwen, who has a familiar face as its head coach.
They're you know, they got a good-sized football team, big linemen, pretty good backs. You know, I mean, Coach Rice. You know, I go back many years, and so. You know, it was interesting to get that pulled, but you know, we're going to try to get ready and play a good football game because they got a pretty good football team. Like I said, they got good size, and we're looking forward to, you know, the challenge.
The Trojans are aiming to advance to the next round and continue to complete each goal on their mission.
You know, I mean, obviously, you know, we can't beat ourselves. You know, we went back and you know, the Waitsburg game is the one game that we just really put the ball on the ground too much, and so if we do those kind of things and protect football, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
That does it for the pregame show. Kickoff for your game will be coming up shortly, and of course, you can check out all the action going down on Friday night on The Final Score.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
It's never too late to change your career or to go back to school. The decision to go back to school wasn't easy. Look at me, a wife, a mother, a degree in dental for 17 years. But here I am at LTC studying towards a career in cosmetology, and it's been the best decision I have ever made.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Teneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Teneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Teneke Properties. Visit Teneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to LM Forsyth Field, the site for tonight's TSSAA Class 2A first round matchup between the visiting Golden Tide of Peabody and the home squad, the Mustangs of Loretto. This is AJ Good, joined alongside Michael Marks, Dusty Kaiser in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, all the way from Foley, Alabama, Stanley Wilson is on the field for us here tonight. Stanley, long time no see, no hear. So checking out both sides coming into tonight's game. Was first checking with the visitors, the Golden Tide of Peabody, at 4-6 overall, 4-3 within their region. Head coach is Shane Jacobs in his 9th season as the head coach for the Golden Tides. Their 28th all-time playoff appearance, their 14th in a row, and they've got 4 titles to their name. Won 3 straight from 2018 to 2020, and won it all in 2014 as well. For Loretto, coming in at 10-0 overall, a perfect mark within their region. Their first undefeated season, 3rd overall since 1991. It's their 19th playoff appearance, guys, and their 4th in a row. So just looking at the logistics of it here, guys, you got a 10-0 team against a 4-6 team, but we know with the tradition that I just laid out there with Peabody, guys, this ain't going to be easy for Loretto tonight.
No, it's not. It's going to, I'm going to use the word, it's going to be a slugfest, AJ. Hey, but I won't take anything away from Loretto. Being 10-0, that's a great accomplishment in high school football. I don't care if it's single A, double A, triple A, it doesn't matter. Peabody's, they come a long ways on the road. They're not coming to lay down. So I think I think it's setting up for a great Friday night.
Yeah, and 2 great regions. I mean, Region 5 and Region 6, we talked before the game, AJ, probably the 2 best regions in the state in Class AA. And that 4-6 for Peabody is no joke. Those 3 of those 6 losses are to Huntington, Milan, and Decatur County Riverside, who I believe are all top 10 teams in the state. And Loretto, they also got through a tough region at 10-0, so it's going to be a good game tonight.
So we got Stanley Wilson down on the field. Let's check in here with the coin toss.
56, the Dominator, Connor Cole.
So while we got Stanley down there for the coin toss, guys, we take a look at Loretto coming into this one. It's all about the offense, but the defense is much improved when you think about the offense. Mason Tidwell came in for an injured Carter Daniel at the Summertown game. He's done an amazing job. He got the 2-headed monster, Jaden Stoltz, Nicholas McDowell, running back, and then got to talk about the 3 amigos, Clint Seymour, Jack Welch, and Corbin Reynolds. Guys, this offense is loaded.
Hey, it's very fun. It's very fun to watch. We get to watch the highlights. We got to call one game against Lawrence County this year. Hey, that run game tonight could really play a toll right here.
Yeah, I was about to say, talking to coaches before the game, Peabody does run a 3-man front on defense, so Loretto should be able to run a little better against that. But I don't think there's a team in the state of Tennessee in Class 2A at least that has 3 receivers that are as talented as Seymour, Reynolds, and Welch.
No, not a chance. I mean, you're talking about 3 top-notch guys.
I mean, you'd be happy with one of them, and you get 3 of them.
Hey, yeah, for sure.
As Peabody has elected to take the toss. has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Loretto Loretto need to get the one out of my system early. So it will be Loretto kicking things off. They'll be going from left to right on the screen, and Peabody will be going from right to left. And we mentioned it already, guys. The defense is much improved, going from giving up almost 32 points a game to just 19 points per game. So a major improvement defensively for Loretto this season.
Let's go!
Yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest surprise of the year, because coming in, you lost a bunch of seniors on defense last year, and you come out and you're like, the offense, you knew it would be just as good as it was last year, if not better. The defense was the big question mark, and they have come out and answered every question that we had asked, and you got a good answer.
You have, and hey, I'm going to go back to offense real quick. When you lose a quarterback like Loretto lost for injury to Carter Daniel, and for Mason to step up in this role, somebody, we always talk about next man up. Well, somebody had to fill his spot on that defense. And so tip my hats off to this defense, guys. It's top notch right now.
Yeah, Mason was one of your starting inside linebackers, and then we moved Preston Way, and he kind of jumped into that second inside linebacker spot alongside Sam Creekmore. So, a heck of a job for Way to do that.
Defense is going to get tested tonight. This Peabody team is full of a lot of talented players, a lot of speed. And, hey, like we mentioned the tradition that they have. We know this team isn't going to come down and lay down here tonight.
Oh, no, not at all. And they're going to be fast, and I'm kind of anxious to see how Loretto does this on defense, or on their offensive side, because Peabody's going to be quick on the defense, especially with Loretto's receivers.
As we're getting ready to kick things off, Patton Simback back deep to kick this one off here for Loretto. Now, we've got to mention the winner of this game. We'll get the Decatur Riverside Mount Pleasant winner. So the last team that knocked Loretto out of the playoffs the last 2 years in Riverside, and the team they just had an epic game with the week before, they get the winner of that.
Yes.
Hopefully with a win here next week.
And I would assume a short kick from Simback here.
And it is a squib kick here down the right side, fielded at the 20-yard line. And that's their initial starting running back,
DeMar Smith.
DJ Smith there. And he will take it to the 36-yard line. That's where they will start. First down and 10. So good starting field position here for the Golden Tide. Off the 16-yard return. So the quarterback will be Landon Yarbrough here for the Golden Tide. Starting running back will be DJ Smith. His receivers will be Jaquan Kinney and Quintarius Brooks. He'll go under center here for the first. It's a handoff up the middle, and he is going nowhere. Good job by the interior of the defensive line to come up there on the stop. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Cordell McPhil's on the carry off the 1-yard gain. Makes it second down and 9 here for the Golden Tide.
And I may be wrong, AJ, but I believe other than Lawrence County, this is the second team Loretto has faced this year that's running the wing T.
The first two they faced.
Yeah.
Collinwood and Lawrence County did. Yarbrough under center, wing T formation, split out to the right side, tight end to the left. Motion from Smith. It's a handoff up the middle again. Connor Pope and a host of Mustangs. He maybe got to the 39-yard line.
That's where they're going to spot him, at the 39.
Actually on the carry there was Jaden Jennings. So a 2-yard pickup. That's going to bring up a third down and 8. There for the Golden Tide. A packed house here at Ellen Forsyth Field here for Loretto.
Yeah, AJ, I've been coming to Loretto games my entire life. I have never seen it this packed before. And this is the first playoff game we've hosted since 2014, so it's been a while.
And their last playoff win came in 2013 off a home playoff game. Motion coming, and it's a pitch off here off the left side. He's got some room. Connor Pope going to lead him up at the 42-yard line, and that will bring up a fourth down.
I tell you, that's a kid you do not want to run into. I'm so happy he's on the down line and they're running a wing T because he's going to eat them alive tonight. And Dusty, I bet you like that tackle. Like I just throw him down.
I like it. I like being physical up front. But I'm going to say something. There's a guy walking across the sideline over there, Ace Meadows for Peabody. He's 6'7".
That was Quintarius Brooks there on the carry. Punt unit on the field. Back deep to kick is Derek DeHaan. Back deep to returns Clint Seymour with his heels on his own 24-yard line. One of the three amigos. Kind of a different punt formation here, guys. What you see in the college ranks, a bad snap, and it's a low line drive kick. And Seymour is going to let this one roll And they will start their first drive at the game at the 25-yard line. So, not the worst starting field position, but for this offense, you can start them anywhere.
You can start them in the end zone, and they're still going to be fine.
I'd say after a bad snap and a low wobbly punt, it got a pretty good roll. I mean,
They
they're
did.
down at the 25-yard
Yes.
line.
Sometimes you see a lot of the rugby-style kicks out of that
Yes,
formation.
uh-huh.
I know that wasn't what they were intending.
I think the snap kind of threw that one off.
Nicholas McDowell to Mason Tidwell's right out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left and 2 receivers here to the right out of this spread formation. Motion from Hunter Smith, the tight end, to the left. And it's a handoff to McDowell over the left side. And he gets out of trouble and across the 25-yard line and made something out of nothing for about a 2-yard pickup to bring up second down and 8.
That's a good job of running. I thought that was going to be a loss of about 3.
And McDowell's a small guy, only a junior, but I tell you, the first guy will not be the guy that tackles him.
No, you can tell that.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McDowell to Tidwell's right out the shotgun. 9:15 remaining in the opening quarter. Tidwell gets a snap, handoff to McDowell up the middle, and not much going on that one. Maybe picks up a yard, and that will bring up third down and 8 here for the Mustangs.
Peabody don't even have guys on the side of the field to cover these 2 receivers.
I'd say if he run a little swing pass to Reynolds, I mean, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, Seymour's wide open in the middle right here.
Same formation here for the Mustangs as they're going quickly. Tidwell throws and intercepted.
No.
That is Brooks. He makes one move, and he's going to take this one into the house. And the Golden Tide lead this one 6-0. 8:35 remaining in the first quarter.
Boy, he had that red, guys.
Yeah, he just followed his eyes that time. I was watching that. He just followed his eyes.
I'd say the throw was about a second, maybe too late. Kid had read it from the. I mean, he had Seymour if he hit him right when he cut on that slant route, but hit him about a second or two late, and that route was jumped beautifully. And you knew as soon as he picked that off, that was going for 6.
So Mahan on to kick the extra point.
And that's where having a young quarterback in the playoffs kind of hurts you. I mean, I know Mason's about as cool as they come, especially with the situations he's been in with baseball and stuff like that. But just being young and in the playoffs, it's definitely difficult.
So trying to get a kicking ball into the game here. This is Mahan. Their numbers are kind of difficult to see here, but we're kind of getting used to them a little bit here.
So I'm just lucky I got a screen right in front of me I can look at.
Yeah, I've been watching this more than I actually have, and I do like this setup right here. We can actually see out of the windows because there's not any.
Mahan on to kick the extra point. Snap is back. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 8:35 remaining, Peabody leads this one 7-0. We'll have the next Mustang Drive when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
So Quintarius Brooks with a 31-yard pick six. Extra point is good. And the Golden Tide lead Loretto 7-0 here in this Class 2A first round matchup. So neither offense doing anything at all in their first drive, and Loretto here will get a chance to get the ball back. Back deep to return here for Loretto. Looks like we've got Corbin Reynolds, Clint Seymour, and I believe that's McDowell with his heels on the 10-yard line. Derek DeHaan will be kicking away here for the Golden Tide. 8:35 remaining here in the first quarter. DeHaan ready, and here comes the kick. A high end over end kick, kicked over Reynolds' head. McDowell's going to field it at the 3-yard line. He will come over the other side, makes a couple guys miss, cuts upfield, still on his feet and brought down at the 18-yard line. So kind of like his first carry, making something out of nothing. And that's where the Mustangs will take over for their second drive of the game.
So that cutback made me a little nervous, but man, I mean, he split those two guys and then ended up getting close to the 20-yard line.
Loretto will start this next drive, 8:27 here on the first quarter clock. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tidwell will have McDowell to his left. Hunter Smith is the H-back/tight end to the left as well. Tidwell gets a snap. It's a handoff to McDowell on a counter play. McDowell tries to cut up field, gets stacked up after maybe a gain of a yard to about the 20-yard line. Make it second down and 8.
That was a slow developing run right there.
Yeah, I mean, the tight end pulled over the block and really nothing opened up, and McDowell didn't really have a crease to try to break through.
Loretto going quickly. Same formation with Smith, the tight end, here to the right. Tidwell fakes a handoff. And here comes the pressure from Peabody. Tidwell's going to take off. He's got room. He's got enough for a first down across the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. And that is where the Mustangs will take over, first down and 10.
And that's what won Loretto the game last week at Mount Pleasant. The play would break down, and Mason, he's a sophomore. He's 16 years old. That kid has the best balance out of anybody I have ever seen, and he can he can scramble for 12 or 15 yards easily.
That's he's going quickly. It's a handoff to McDowell, and he gets out of trouble somehow and gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Be no gain on the play to bring up second down and 10.
McDowell on the carry. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10.
Tell you, this run defense is stout.
Boy, it is.
Got some big boys there up the middle.
You got 6'7", 300 looking right down your center's neck. So
yes.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tidwell now will roll out to his left. He's got an open man. It's Reynolds. He's wide open across the 40. First down. He's in the Golden Tide territory. One man to beat.
Yep.
Makes a miss.
He's going.
Across the 20. All the way to the checkerboard. Touchdown. Mustangs. And they are 1 point away from tying this one up.
Wow. Give it to your playmaker and let him make a play in open field. That's what you do.
I don't know how many times they've scored a touchdown off that very play. You get the rollout, and Reynolds runs a little 5-yard out. He has Welch up the field blocking, and Welch, even though he's a receiver, he can block like a tight end, and you get Reynolds in open space. I mean, man, you can go ahead and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, see, that one guy's not going to touch him in the open field.
So Pattinson back on to attempt the extra point. Trying to tie this one up. 7:04 remaining here in the first quarter. So the snap is back. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:04 remaining in the first quarter. We are tied up at 7. Have the next Golden Tide drive when we return here on the X Sports Network.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, to everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
It was a 4-play, 82-yard drive capped off by Mason Tidwell's 69-yard touchdown connection to Corbin Reynolds. Patton Simbeck's kick is good. All knotted up here at 7. 7:04 remaining in the first quarter. Already got Michael Marks here giving flashbacks from last week.
I was about to just say that, man. We're about to have 108 points again.
Sit back on to kick this one away. Looks like Brooks and Smith back deep to return. A high end over and kick. Fielded at the 22-yard line. And he breaks through a little bit. We'll get it back to about the 39. Looks like that is Jennings on the catch. So about a 19-yard return. They'll take over first down and 10 from the 40.
And Peabody's going to have good field position most of the night. Simbeck got a little banged up last week at Mount Pleasant, did something to his knee, so he's not going to be able to knock him out the back of the end zone like he normally does, which is going to give Peabody good field position. But I think with the wing tee, it doesn't really care. It doesn't really matter where you start.
It don't matter.
We want to kick off.
Single receiver to the left, tight end to the right out of this wing T formation. Motion from Brooks. It's a handoff up the middle. Connor Pope is everywhere as this running back maybe gets it to the 41-yard line.
Hey, this interior of this Loretto defense is not going to let them run.
That's Jennings again on the 1-yard carry.
AJ, I apologize. I'm going to have to look at it on the screen here. I can't see it that well out there.
And see, I feel bad for Peabody. If they run to the near side, they get to meet Connor Pope. If they run to the far side, they get Jack Welch. So, I mean, they're going to get beat up all night because those are the two most ruthless tacklers I've ever seen.
2nd and 9 after Jennings' 1-yard run. Motion from Brooks again. And this time, Yarbrough's going to call his own number. He's got room across the 50 in the Mustang territory and brought down at the 46-yard line. So for the first time here tonight, Yarbrough calls his own number, picks up a first down for Peabody.
Great option, or read option, I guess you want to say, or just a design run.
They've kind of been setting that up from the previous drive. They just handed it to Jennings, and especially on the first play. So
that's only their second play that didn't go to the fullback. So.
6:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Got two receivers to the right, wing to the right, fullback right behind Yarbrough, tight end to the left. It's a handoff up the middle to Jennings, and Jennings is going to power his way to the 40. And actually about the 40 and a half. Decent pickup there. Bring up second down and about 5 there for the Golden Tide.
Hey, Peabody's, they're staying with the inside run. They're not really trying. I mean, the quarterback run was, but they're still pounding up the middle.
And the number 50, the big guy for them, he's their near side tackle, and they're going to run behind him almost all night.
Well, they've been trying to look like they've had a little motion. You'd think a little jet sweep on this end right here.
And they're just setting plays up like that.
Yarbrough under center, motion from Brooks. Hand off to Jennings again. And gets brought down at about the 36-37. They're going to call him about a yard short. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 here for the Golden Tide. So the second third down situation here for the Golden Tide was stopped short of the previous one on their first drive.
And if I'm Peabody, I'm faking a little inside and trying to go a little outside with a pitch or something like that because Loretto's going to be keying on that fullback dive.
That interior stack.
Yarbrough handoff up the middle to Jennings, and looks like he has enough for the first down. He's still on his feet. Still going across the 30 and brought down at the 27-yard line. 10-yard pickup and another first down for Peabody. 4:31 on the stop first quarter clock. As the clock getting ready to roll again.
I tell you, for a 4-6 team, man, they are physical.
They are physical up front. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't expecting them to be this physical up front with Loretta's defense like as good as it is.
Jennings will finally get a breather here. New running back into the game. Actually, fullback into the game.
I didn't get a number here.
Brooks goes in motion, and the new fullback makes Connor Pope right at the 27. Gets enough for maybe a 1-yard pickup. Bring up second down and 9.
86.
You know, I was going to say something, they brought in that fullback, and I was like, man, that kid's big. And, he gets a full head of steam and runs right into Blaze Thomason and Connor Pope and got nothing.
I apologize. He's not on our roster, number 86.
86. We're just going to call him Nash Baker. So
call him Mack Truck.
Yeah, second down and 9 coming up here. Handoff up the middle again, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage right at the 25. Not much going there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. Blaze Thomason there on the stop for the Mustangs. As Jennings will come back into the game.
And I'll tell you what, for a fullback that was as big as that guy was, he didn't do much.
No.
Props to the Loretto front 7 for keeping him near the line of scrimmage.
We haven't seen the Golden Tide put the ball in the air yet here. We'll see what they do in this situation on 3rd down and about a short 8, long 7. Single receiver to the left, wing to each side with the tight end to the left. Yarbrough under center out of the wing tee. And he calls his own number, and he's stacked up in the backfield and
Good
brought
job.
down by who other than Connor Pope for the 1 yard loss.
We'll say I'll give an Eddie shout out with the Bulldog coming in there with a big tackle on third down in the backfield.
Yes.
And that's going to set up fourth and about 10, maybe 11.
Fourth and 9.
Hey, this is something we hadn't seen a lot in the games we've called, AJ, is they're not using any hand signals on Peabody. Quarterback is running to the sideline.
I've noticed that, and I haven't seen hardly any team we've played do that.
No, yeah.
Well,
I've seen a lot of
we
high
got
school
our own
football.
personal Connor Stallions and Stanley Wilson on the field, so they're not taking any chances.
Well, he just got fired. He's open for a position.
Yeah, it just come across my phone.
Now they're going to look to the sidelines here, and it looks like
timeout.
head coach Shane Jacobs is going to call his first timeout here with even 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Peabody uses his first timeout here of the first half with 2 minutes left. And guys, the offense back on the field for 4th down and 9.
They're lining up, guys.
Home tide.
It is the playoffs.
Under center. Motion coming from Smith. Fakes it, rolls out to his right. Here comes pressure, throws to Smith, incomplete! And the Mustangs get a stop and take over first down and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
I mean, Welch just pushed him down like he was the paper boy. I mean, come on.
I'm thankful that turned out like it did for Loretto, but I don't think that was the right call for Peabody.
I
right
don't.
there.
4th and 9. I mean, everybody knew they were passing the ball.
Yeah.
And they only had 2 receivers out. And props to Loretto. Their pass defense was less than spectacular last weekend or against Mount Pleasant. They had those 2 guys locked down from the start.
Mason Tidwell brings the offense back on the field. 2 receivers to the left, tight end, single receiver to the right. McDowell to his right here out of the shotgun. Motion now from Smith to the left. Hand off to McDowell. McDowell
trying to find his hole.
And we got a penalty flag, guys, and he is brought down, stacked up behind the line to gain. So it's either going to be a loss of a couple yards or
it's going to come back.
I think it's holding.
Yeah.
That's in the line of holding right there.
See what the Peabody head coach Shane Jacobs wants to do in this situation. It is going to be a holding against Loretto. And they're going to take the penalty.
But, I mean, I remember the Lawrence County game you 2 guys did. It was 2nd and 26, and Loretto just found Corbin Reynolds right over the middle of the field. So, honestly, no down and distance is too much for them.
Oh, no, not at all. Not with these weapons they have on the outside, Michael. Oh, they did decline it.
Yeah, they're going to decline it and take the play.
Oops, 2nd down and 14 here for the Mustangs. I thought they were going to decline it there with the loss on it. So minute 43 left here on the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tidwell gets a snap. Play action pass. Here comes some pressure from the Golden Tide. Tidwell trying to take off throws and almost into the hands there of Clint Seymour. That will bring up 3rd down and 14.
It's strange to see Seymour not make the catch. Usually if you put it in arm's distance of him, he'll reel it in, but yeah, that play broke down from the start, and his receivers were kind of just running all over the place. Tidwell had 3 guys on him, so lucky that didn't end up in a loss of yardage.
Just about a foot out of his reach there.
Yeah, Peabody done good right there covering the pass.
Loretto back on the ball quickly here. 3rd down and 14. Minute 28 left here in the first. Straight drop back. Here comes the blitz. Tibbo gets out of trouble and will get still on his feet somehow. Still going. And and gets brought down at the 21-yard line. So tried his best and eventually gets sacked for a 1-yard loss. So that will bring up
4th and 14.
Punt unit here for Loretto.
I don't know how there wasn't a flag that play. It looked like Tibble back got his face mask ripped off. And
I think he grabbed more towards the top of the jersey.
I think it really was right there. Yeah. It was close.
I saw his head kind of jerk. I wasn't exactly sure.
I didn't think it was. You would have seen his head jerk, but I think it's where he got him there on the shoulder pad. It's Jack Welch back deep to kick it. Has his heels on his own 6. The Golden Tide returner with his heels on the 45. A lot of pressure, and that's a bomb from Jack Welch. That's going to go over his head. And he's going to let this one roll all the way to the 25-yard line.
What a punt.
What a punt by Jack Welch, and Peabody will take over there, 1st down and 10.
And I tell you, he's a good receiver. He's a good outside linebacker, but, man, that kid can punt too. I mean, he's not normally a punter. I mean, he's been the punter this year, but he's not, somebody is, he's not like a kicker or something like that. He has put teams inside the 5-yard line a ton this year. I mean, he's knocked a couple out at the 1.
I mean, that was great right there.
Yeah, especially, you flip the field like that is incredible.
Yarbrough and Peabody back on the field. 28 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 1st down and 10 for the Golden Tide. Wing to each side, split out to the right. And now we got a stoppage of play.
Offsides.
The offsides against Loretto.
Got a flag on the play. Dead ball. Offsides called against.
So I'm going to complain we are in the first round of the playoffs, AJ, and what happens? We don't have any microphones on the officials.
I think there was a Loretto, maybe it was a Lawrence County game, but I'm pretty sure there was a Loretto game where one of the officials had microphones.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Because we could actually see, hear.
Because for the fans that don't know what this means and this means, it makes it a little easier.
Sure.
1st down and 5 here for the Golden Tide. Well, at least he got the signals in quickly.
Yeah.
Unlike what we dealt with in Franklin County a few weeks ago.
Oh, my gosh.
You could time that dude's signals on a sundial. Wing to each side. Spin out to the right. Hand off to Jennings.
That went nowhere.
He somehow muscled his way to the 31-yard line.
I thought that was for a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got something out of it.
There's one thing about Peabody. They're hitting that hole hard.
Yeah.
He hit that one really, really hard.
And I tell you what, props to Loretto's front 7. I mean, as soon as that hole opens up for the running back, we got a linebacker that's right there ready to meet you.
Yes.
And they've done a tremendous job of that tonight.
Update out of Decatur. Right now, Riverside is leading Mount Pleasant 21-0 in the first quarter.
Ooh.
So as the clock is going to kick down here, and that will be the end of the first quarter. So after 12 minutes of play, Peabody and Loretto here in a fight tied up at 7 at the start of the second quarter when we return on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, 2nd down and 4 here for Peabody. Looks like that was Jennings on the carry. Looks like Baker again, and he picked up a 1. Bring up 3rd down here, and about 3.
This is a big 3rd down right here for Loretto defense, AJ.
So far in the game, Peabody 1 of 3 on 3rd down. has it here at their own 32-yard line. Single receiver to the left, tight end to the left, wing to each side. Fullback is Jennings behind Yarbrough. Motion from Brooks. Handoff, and he's going to be right at the yard to gain. I think that's going to be enough for a first down.
Yep, they're waving him in.
It is Jennings, and it is going to be enough for a first down. Fans
the Loretto hopeful did not like the call.
Yep. It's right on the line to gain.
It's right on the line to gain.
So Peabody going to keep their drive alive. Their second third down conversion on the night. Clock at 10:50 as they break the huddle. Yarbrough will go under center out of the wing tee. Single receiver to the left, wing to each side, tight end to the left. Yarbrough under center. Comes motion from Brooks. Pitch to Brooks over the left side. He's got a lot of room. He is in the Mustang territory across the 40, 30, and will get taken out of bounds right near the 20-yard line. A big gain. Be a first down and 10 for the Golden Tide.
Man, AJ, that pitch right there, and everybody was covered.
Takes it all the way to the Loretto 28-yard line. Huge run there by Quintarius Brooks. He got shot out of a cannon on that play.
That dude had some jets on his feet.
First down and 10 here for Golden Tide. Their second drive that's gotten into Loretto territory. Same formation, a little bit tighter this time. This time it's Smith in motion. Jennings a handoff up the middle, and a host of gold jerseys is there. And he'll get it to the 26-yard line for a 2-yard pickup.
Leading the charge, number 50, Eric Rawson.
Eric Rawson and company on the stop. 2-yard pickup, bring up second down and 8.
2 yards, it'll be second down and 8.
Done a pretty decent job handling those up the middle runs.
They have. That Loretto interior, we keep saying it, man, they're stout. They stack the middle.
Peabody breaks the huddle. No play clocks on the field, but no one's really been in threat of a delay of game so far in this game.
No.
2 receivers here to the right, single wing and a tight end to the right. It's a handoff. Jennings stacked up right at the 25-yard line.
That didn't go anywhere.
Nowhere to go there. That's going to bring up third down and 7 here for Peabody.
And with them going for it on 4th and 9, I mean, no down and distance is too short for them apparently.
No, I mean,
so you don't want to let them get 4 or 5 right here because they will definitely run it down your throat on 4th down.
They have stuck. They have stuck with that up the middle run of those handoffs, out of those option plays.
They're living by it right here.
9:05 remaining here in the first half. Peabody breaks the huddle. Third down and 7. Wing to each side, tight end to the left, single receiver to the left. Yarbrough under center. Handoff up the middle.
He got
he
it.
is still on his feet.
Still going.
And will take it to the 16-yard line, and that will be a Golden Tide first down on the 9-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, Loretto has been a physical team this year, but they're getting out tough tonight.
I was thinking to say that up front of Peabody's pushing.
I would say a bunch of these short run plays, I mean, they're getting 1 or 2 yards, and that line's pushing them extra 3 or 4.
That's Jennings on the carry again and got it to the 16-yard line. First down and 10 here for Peabody.
This reminds me of a game Loretto had last year. They were playing Forest, and at the time Forest was a top 10 team in the state, and they ran the wing tee right down our throat, and it was a little bit of a shootout, but Loretto did prevail at the end of that one.
Brooks goes in motion. Handoff up the middle and gets it to the 12-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup to bring up second down and 7.
But you're right, Michael. I mean, they're good for 4 yards every carry.
Yeah, I mean, it's like watching Army or Navy play. And, most people hate watching the Army. That is my favorite football game of the year. Because you get to watch 2 teams just run it down your throat the entire game.
They're going to run it 40 times each team.
I mean, usually the over-under for that game for passes is at 5 for combined.
Exactly.
They usually don't hit it.
No.
2 receivers here to the right. Wing and a tight end to the right as well. Almost like an overloaded formation here from Peabody. It's a handoff up the middle again. Gets it across the 10 to the 9. 3-yard pickup. That's going to be third and short, third and manageable here for the Golden Tide.
And I tell you, usually teams that run the wing T are either 10-0 or usually that 2-8, 3-7 kind of range. Peabody, I mean, their record does not show it, but you put them in a different region in 2A, they're probably 9-1 or 8-2. And nothing against any of these other regions, but Region 6 is tough.
It is. And this is a physical team.
Yeah.
I think their physicality gets them 3 or 4 wins.
Speaking of tough, Milan leading Lewis County 12-0 right now in the second quarter.
Yeah, Region 5 not looking too hot tonight.
No, it's not.
Yarborough under center, third and short. Handoff over the right side. He's going to get the first down and more down to the 3-yard line. Bring up first down and goal here for the Golden Tide.
You know, I figured Decatur County would end up beating Mount Pleasant and that Huntington would probably beat Waverly, but I figured Lewis County would, you know, with the way that Decatur County Riverside played against Milan last week, I figured that maybe that Lewis County would stand a pretty good chance against Milan, but I'll tell you what, Region 6 is tough.
Right now, Jaden Jennings has 13 carries for 51 yards and has gotten the Golden Tide here in a first and goal situation.
And those have been a tough 51 yards.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any easy.
Up the middle,
No,
and the Loretto defensive line want to stack him up at the 2, so a 1-yard pickup brings up second down and goal.
Around the 2-yard line by a herd of Mustangs.
And they're eating a lot of clock in the process, guys. They're coming up on 6:15 left here in the second quarter. So Loretto here trying to come up with a stop, or at least limit the damage here done on this drive. Now we go under 6 minutes left here. Second down and goal from the 2. Tight formation out of this wing T. And Yarborough going to call his own number. Looking at the side officials here, nobody's putting their arms in the air, and they're going to call him a yard short.
That is the first unsuccessful tush push I've ever seen.
I don't think they touched his tush.
I don't think they did.
They didn't have too many big guys back there, but man, it looked like it just.
It definitely did.
You put Jalen Hurts and the Eagles in there, and they'll get you 1 yard every single time.
Third down and goal from the 1 here for Peabody. They did bring in some extra muscle here on the play.
Yeah, they just need a half a yard here.
You know they're going up the middle.
Yeah. Stanley says it has it on the half-yard line. Thank you, Stanley.
So you got a foot and a half. You know, which team wants it more is going to get it right here.
Oh, yeah, this is it. It's like tug of war.
And he's going to try it up the middle again.
I don't
Looking
know.
at the side officials, we got a penalty flag on the play. And they're going to call him a yard short again. And now one official says it's a touchdown.
Yeah, the other side said it was a touchdown, but we got a flag in the backfield.
Yeah. Got a flag in the backfield. One official said he didn't get in. The other signaled touchdown.
Let's see what the call is. Helping.
Wow.
Oh. Well, yeah, you can't do that at the high school level.
Nope.
You can do it at the college and the pro, but you can't do it at the high school level.
I think he wanted to throw that flag a couple of plays before that.
Because that's the same play they ran on second down. And
they just run it back.
And they just ran it again, and this time it got a flag.
So that will mark them.
Back them up.
I don't know how much that penalty is.
Looks like it's 5. Oh, it's 10 yards.
Yeah, it is a 10-yard penalty, so I'll take it back to the 11.
Yeah, that's a big penalty, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So that changes the dynamic of this drive. It's third down and goal now from the 10.5-yard line.
But I still don't think they're not going to kick a field goal, Michael. I don't think they'll kick a field goal if they don't get it right here.
The same way, just got a coach peek his head out of the. It wasn't an illegal chop block. It was an illegal. It was aiding the rusher.
Aiding the rusher.
Oh.
But hey, this is where your crowd helps you right here. I mean, we haven't had a big, loud crowd like this in a long time, and they are really going to help on a 3rd and 10.
Now stoppage of play here, and the back judge from underneath the field goal post has come in to talk to the white hat.
And now the loudness won't affect the play call any because their quarterback does go to the sideline to get the play call.
He's running all the way in to talk to head coach Barry Daniel. And he's pointing towards the end zone.
Looking at a sideline?
Okay, it was a clock malfunction.
Clock. Okay, clock malfunction. Okay.
So it's listed at 4:37. They're put it back up to 4:42.
Okay. Good communication by everybody there.
I've learned from doing these games, if you don't know what's going on, somebody around you probably does.
Yeah. Stanley, give him your microphone. Well, now what are they doing?
I guess it's just a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty?
He marked it off wrong. He marked it off wrong.
Marked it off
He
wrong.
marked it off wrong. Okay.
Yeah,
we can hear on the mic.
Yes.
Came back to life down here.
That boy, Stanley.
All right, so it's just a 5-yard penalty, not a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, the only 10-yard I've ever seen is holding it, so that was kind of.
And now they're backing him up 5 more yards, I guess.
This-
No, they're just
going in.
I saw that far side official, but he was.
Now they got it. What happened was the game clock kept running after the penalty.
Gotcha.
So they put 5 seconds back on the clock and moved the ball 5 yards.
Okay.
Give the refs credit for getting it right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And noticing it before the next play was run. So after the confusion here, it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 5.5-yard line.
Notice they got that big fullback in right behind the quarterback.
Yarbrough going under center. Motion from Brooks to the left. It's a toss to Brooks. He's got some space, and he is into the end zone. It is a 5-yard touchdown run. The Golden Tide lead at 13-7.
I tell you, if Loretto doesn't have anybody on that outside, if they don't guess that it's going to be that toss play, man, it's hard to stop it because that kid got out there in a hurry and he got into the end zone 5 yards out untouched.
He is fast.
So Derek DeHaan on to attempt the extra point here for Peabody. Snap is back, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:37 remaining here in the opening half. Peabody leads Loretto 14-7. We'll have the next Mustang Drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
It's a 13-play, 70-yard drive, capped off by Quintarius Brooks' 5-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good. Peabody leads Loretto 14-7 with 4:37 remaining in the opening half. Seymour, McDowell, and Reynolds back deep to return for Loretto. DeHaan on to kick it away here for the Golden Tide. And here comes the kick from DeHaan. A wobbly kick fielded by Reynolds at the 16. By Seymour at the 16. And gets it to the 22-yard line, and that's where they'll take over. 1st down and 10.
You know, as a sitting up here and knowing we know about these guys, as an opposing team kicking to that, how do you know which one to kick to?
Yeah.
You know?
And I'll tell you what, this is the first team I've seen that's had a pretty good kicker. I mean, their guy's got a good leg.
He does.
So Loretto's going to try to respond like they did after the last time Peabody scored. 4:30 remaining on the clock here in the opening half. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like Jaden Stoltz now the running back here to Tidwell's right out of the shotgun. Reynolds goes in motion. And it's an end around the Reynolds. He'll cut upfield. And he's still going, and looks like he might have enough for a 1st down. Or might be a yard short.
It's a good run.
About a yard short. 2nd down and 1 coming up here for the Mustangs.
I tell you got to get it to your playmakers, and if you got to hand it to Reynolds, I mean, just give him the ball and let him work.
Yes.
Tidwell and company going quick. Tidwell now rolling out to his left. Has an open Reynolds. He makes the catch. He's got the 1st down. Still going on his feet. And still going. It's still going, and we got a penalty flag, and it looks like we might get 15 tacked on.
Yeah,
face mask.
And I've said this every game that I've called. A defensive back or a safety is not going to be the one that tackles Reynolds. The only way you're going to tackle him in open space is if you get him back across the middle and a linebacker hits him. But, yeah, they're going to add 15 more to that.
Personal foul, face mask, and add 15 on to it after the 1st down. And we'll take it all the way to the Peabody 45.
And hey, it doesn't matter how you do it. If a penalty moves the ball, it moves the ball.
That's it.
Need a big play right here to back that up.
Tidwell and company trying to go quick. Hand off the Stutz up the middle. He's got some room. He's got the 1st down and more across the 35. Cuts up field. Across the 30. Still going. Holds on to the football down to the 24-yard line.
Great run. Just following his block. Just methodically just getting extra yards each time.
And, you know, taking nothing away from Nicholas McDowell, Jaden Stoltz is the most physical runner we have. He's going to dish it out. This is a game made for Stoltz.
Tidwell now hand off the Stutz, and he's got some more room. Cuts up field. Still going. And we'll get down to the 16-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup.
So he's had a year, that Nick Moore coach, and he's going to get to the outside and run you over if you're in his way. So
drop your shoulder and go.
And now we got head coach Shane Jacobs from Peabody. He's going to call his 2nd time out here the 1st half. 3:14 remaining. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
But you're going straight.
Peabody burns its 2nd time out here of the 1st half. 3:14 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Loretto's got its 2nd down and 1 from the Peabody 15-yard line. 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Stutz beside Tidwell out of the shotgun. Smith goes in motion. Hand off the Stutz over the left side. And he will get dropped for a loss at the 19-yard line.
And see, that sweep play is designed for Stoltz to kind of swing wide like that, but he just couldn't get the edge set and cut up field for a gain. So now 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Mustangs. Under 3 minutes left to play in the 1st half. 2 receivers to the right, H-back, single receiver to the left. Tidwell here out of the shotgun, and now we got a penalty flag, and we might get offsides again. That is going to be offsides against Peabody.
That's going to be a 1st down.
That is enough for a 1st down.
I don't get how you do that. It's 3rd and 5. I mean, this is the first time I've noticed Peabody pressing the corners, but you got to press, but you can't be all over it.
That's going to be enough, like you guys said. It's enough for a...
They lined up off that.
So they haven't moved the change yet.
I think we're going to have a measurement here, guys. And now we are going to have a measurement. All right, Stanley, your time to shine. We're going to bring the chains out. It's been a while since we've seen the chains out.
I haven't seen that in high school, this year at least.
Really close.
I say it's the first down. Flag would come up, you know. There it goes.
Stretch out the chains here, and that will be enough for first down.
That whole ball was blasted almost.
Will be enough for Loretto first down. So after a loss of 4 on the play, Peabody gives them a free 5 and the first down.
They drew it up like that.
Yeah, they did.
Second penalty that's added a first down on this drive here.
That's what Loretto needed right here.
2:45 remaining here in the opening half. 2 receivers to the right. H-back, single receiver to the left. Looks like press coverage here by Peabody.
So watch a quick pass for Loretto.
And Loretto does get the ball at the half, too.
Hand off the Stutz up the middle and gets to the 14, original line of scrimmage. Second down and 10.
He break that arm tackle, you might be adding 6 more to the scoreboard right now, but a good tackle there by Peabody.
That was a great open field tackle.
2:20 here. Same formation by the Mustangs. Tidwell out of the shotgun. Hand off the Stutz up the middle. He's got room across the 10 and got stacked up right at the 10-yard line. It'll bring up third down and manageable here. Thought he was going to break that, but Golden Tide got there quickly.
I tell you what, this team doesn't miss tackles. I mean, you've seen McDowell maybe force a couple missed himself, but man, usually those missed tackles are in the backfield and they get them back at the line of scrimmage. But I tell you, man, you get them in the open field, those linebackers are solid.
Third down and 6. Tidwell rolls out to the right and still rolling, looking for somebody. Cuts up field and maybe picks up a couple yards on the play. Actually, 1. So bring up fourth down and 5.
Yeah, it's the same little rollout play they always run, and they had Reynolds, but it was going to be a really tough throw to make because it was going to be from one hash to the other. And I kind of agree with Tidwell tucking that one. I mean, it's not the outcome you want, but
Simback now on to kick this one. Right there. Be a 27-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Snap is back. Here's the kick, and the kick is good. So with 1:27 left here in the first half, Loretto has cut the lead to 14-10. Take a short break, have the next Golden Tide drive when we return here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
9-play, 69-yard drive capped off by Pat Simbeck's 27-yard field goal. Loretto has cut the Peabody lead to 14-10. 1:27 left here in the opening half. Simbeck on to kick this one away. Looks like Brooks, Smith, and Jennings back deep to return here for the Golden Tide.
Me and Dusty up here enjoying the music.
Simbeck.
I don't get that where
line
we're
drive
at.
kick. And that one's going to roll all the way into the end zone and be first down and 10 from the 20 for Peabody.
Peabody lucky that one kid didn't touch it. If it touches and go back in the end zone, it's still a live ball.
It sure is.
Simbeck just took 2 steps and booted that one.
Yeah, I did not think we would see many of those tonight, but maybe that field goal amped them up a little bit.
Got him jacked a little bit.
With 1:27 remaining in the first half.
Minute 27 remaining here in the first half. See what Peabody does here. Just one timeout. Loretto does get the ball out of the half. So Yarbrough and company break the huddle. Single receiver to left will stay out of this tight wing T formation. Tight end to the right. Motion coming, and Yarbrough going to call his own number and gets it down to the 22-yard line. 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8.
Down number 38, Preston Wade.
And guys, they didn't run the clock.
They didn't run the clock.
They didn't run the clock.
At
I
all.
would say it just started.
Yeah. You know, and I'm going to say this wing T is not the offense to be trying to run a 2-minute offense.
No. Yeah, I mean, you got to break a couple runs off of it, or a couple pass plays off of it, and their offense just didn't built for that.
Barry Daniels going to call his first timeout here of the second half. We'll just keep it here for the time being. Stanley Wilson down on the field. Stanley, what's kind of been the mood of the sideline so far?
Well, it's kind of been subdued. I mean, they're down 14-10. They wanted that touchdown in that last drive. Glad to be able to kick at the field goal to get it within 4 here.
There's been a lot. Stanley been a lot on the defensive side with all these up the middle runs and how the wing T has worked so far.
Come back again, AJ. You went out on
What's it been like from the defensive side there on the sidelines? What have they been telling their guys?
Well, until Peabody shows that they can throw the ball, I mean, they're going to stack the box, and the only thing that's hurting them right now is that sweep around to the end. So that's what the coaches have been talking to these kids, saying, look, you got to stay at home on this sweep. You can't be coming in and cheating inside. You got to stay outside, and for that guy to come in, you got 10 other guys that's going to take care of the middle.
I agree. When you're running that, when with the wing T, you're having 8-9 guys in the box every play. You can't over pursue and allow a sweep play to get a bunch of big plays, because the 2 times Peabody's run it has worked pretty well.
Exactly right.
Clock stops at 1:01 remaining in the opening half. Second down and 8 here for the Golden Tide. Staying in that tight wing T. Brooks goes in motion. And we got a penalty flag. Might get a false start here.
Yeah,
and we will.
That receiver jumped.
Yep.
Knock him back 5 yards, back to the 17. Fourth penalty here against Peabody for 35 yards.
The Golden Tide, that'll back them up 5. It'll be second down and 13.
They're going to bump the clock back up to 1 minute 1 second. And listen, if you're Loretto, you got Peabody behind the sticks. If you get a short run right here, I don't hesitate to bring that second time out and try to get the ball back.
Absolutely.
I mean, Mason, he's got an arm, and he's got guys that can go down there and get it.
Or at least maybe give him the field goal range.
And Loretto does have one trick play where Jack Welch was a quarterback in middle school, and that kid's got an arm where they run a little sweep play to him, and he throws it. They ran it to end the first half against Lewis County. Now, it ended in an interception, but he got it down there, and it was about a 50-yard throw.
Second down and 8, actually second down and 13. Motion comes, handoff to Yarbrough's going to call his own number again, and maybe got a yard.
Loretto did call the timeout.
Loretto's going to call their second timeout.
Stopped immediately by Blaze Thompson.
So Blaze Thompson on the stop again. Third down and 11.
Gain of 2 on the
clock
play.
stopped here at
It'll be third and 11.
52 seconds.
They're going to bump it back up to 55.
About 55. So third down and 11 coming up here. And they certainly got help by not running the clock on the first play.
And I'll tell you, we've had some clock operator issues. It kind of reminds me of the Tennessee game against Kentucky. The play ended at 9. They ran it down to 7. Tennessee kicks a field goal, a 45-yard field goal that takes 3 seconds off the clock. Now, I'm not, a master clock guy, but usually a 45-yarder takes a little longer than 3 seconds.
Updates now. We got Riverside leading Mount Pleasant 36-0. 6:15 left in the second quarter. Milan up 26-0 right now on Lewis County.
At least Loretto scored.
I was fixing to say, my goodness.
And I'm not going to say the Riverside score is that surprising. I figured they would win, but I didn't think it would be a 36-0 early kind of game.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
And the Milan Lewis County score is the most surprising.
Yeah, I thought Lewis County would be in that game a little better.
55 seconds here. 3rd down, 11. Loretto does have 1 timeout remaining. And that one went nowhere again. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, and Barry Daniel will call that final timeout here with 48 seconds remaining. So good use of the timeouts there by head coach Barry Daniel. And with this offense, what we just saw from Patton Zimbak, you can at least maybe get a good enough drive, get lead down to 1.
Exactly. Yeah, but you can tell that they have one thing on their mind, and that's the end zone. And if you can go from 14-7 with about 2 minutes to go to 17-14 at halftime, I mean that's a huge momentum flip, especially with Loretto getting the ball coming out of the half.
So Loretto does have no timeouts, like Michael mentioned. Does have the ball coming out of the half here. Depends on what kind of punt. The last punt that Peabody had was a low snap, and the punter fielded it and kicked the ball that went 5 feet off the air, 5 feet off the ground, but he got it way deep in the Loretto territory. This field's kind of hard, and it's not because of anything that Loretto's done.
It's the weather.
We just haven't had any rain at all in the last 2 months.
We're pushing over 90 days of like a good hard rain.
So DeHaan back to kick it away. Clint Seymour will have his heels here on his own 48-yard line.
And Seymour needs a punt return touchdown. I can only remember that play against Lawrenceburg where he got it and he was running down the sideline and he just kind of threw it out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Snap is back high for DeHaan. He adjusts. Here's another low spiral, and Seymour scoops it up wisely at the 40-yard line, and that's where Loretto will take over 1st down and 10. A little extracurricular there.
Well, with this explosive offense, it's right here to score before the half, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't think a better field position here for Loretto in this situation, guys.
I was about to say something good, that both teams have had some really good punts tonight, and then that one.
Yeah.
Now, if it bounced off a Loretto guy, it's a really good punt. But
yeah.
And a quick update over at Collinwood. They're leading McEwen right now 30-0 at halftime. 2 receivers still left, 1 to the right. Stutz is the running back. Here comes pressure by Peabody. Good blocking up front. Tidwell's got time. Throws it. He's got Reynolds. Reynolds can't make the catch. No penalty flags, and that will fall incomplete.
That was good coverage.
Yeah, that was the best coverage we've seen all night.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was good coverage.
A little physical there at the end, but I tell you what, usually when Corbin hits that double move and it goes, he's gone, and that guy stayed glued to him. Impressive.
It's the first shot Loretto's taken in this game.
And that surprised me. I haven't noticed a play where Peabody's had less than 6 guys in the box. I mean, if they got 6 or 7 in the box, take a shot. Offsides,
get him offsides, and not in high school football, though.
Oh, dead. They call it dead.
Yep. We'll be offsides. They'll get a free 5 yards on that.
Offside, that's called against Peabody.
Take it to the 35-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 5 from the
5th penalty for 40 yards against Peabody. Clock still at 33 seconds here, and they'll take any free yards you can get in this situation.
Yeah, dead clock. Penalties are really helping the Mustangs.
Tidwell drops back. Here comes pressure again. Tidwell throws over the middle, and too high for Reynolds, and we got a penalty flag on the play. And it looks like in the area of holding, guys.
This will probably back Loretto up 10 more yards.
Yeah, did you see the snap? He stepped his hands, and then it was like a big pause.
They'll replay 2nd down here. I believe they'll take it back to the 45.
I'm glad I kept my tongue in my mouth. I was about to talk about how clean of a first half this has been. And
it's getting kind of sloppy. Both sides.
I mean, listen, there wasn't a holding call. There was one holding penalty in the entire Loretto Mount Pleasant game, and it came in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
And it was blatant. Now, there were a bunch that they missed.
Right.
Now, why'd they back them up to the
because the penalty happened at the 40, so it's 10 yards from the spot of the
They moved it back to the 45.
Now they're moving it back.
10 yards from the previous spot, I guess. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
And now back where you started, pretty much.
It's not great for someone trying to keep stats when they play this dance.
Now they're stopping play.
Oh, come on, guys. What in the world?
I mean, the back judge is the one having to make the decisions.
Yeah. And he seems pretty indecisive of what we've seen tonight. they're going to.
I mean, we see this in college and the NFL. It's not needed because they never do anything. So stay back there, mind your own business, and worry about the deep ball.
Oh, they just have a
every game.
It's just a Bull Durham Mound meeting. They just talk about whose baby shower's coming up and this, that, and the other.
Well, we're gonna stop and get a snack on the way home.
Almost jumped off sides. Tidwell drops back. Here comes pressure. Throws. He has an open Jack Welch. And kind of loses it out of bounds and knocked out at the 36-yard line. Welch makes its first catch.
36-yard line.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Jack plays in this game because he's our most physical receiver by far, and they have a pretty big defensive back out there on him. I just want to see how he takes on that one-on-one.
Number 11 there is Kenny. He's been playing pretty physical.
Third down coming up here. Tidwell drops back. Looking for somebody who avoids pressure.
He's got about 40 yards in front of him.
Mason trying to take off throws, and that one is.
He intercepted.
Looks like it's intercepted. And it is at the 26-yard line with 8 seconds remaining here in the opening half.
It'll be Peabody's ball. 1st and 10 at their own 26 with 8 seconds remaining in the half.
So, second interception by Tidwell in this one.
I think this is his first game with multiple interceptions.
And it looks like Peabody here will run one final play and take this one here to the half.
Say Loretto Mustangs offense very frustrated with how that drive ended.
Oh, for sure.
And now we got another penalty flag as Jennings will take this one to the 30-yard line.
On the stop, flag down on the play.
Do we really have to throw a flag with 8 seconds to go?
Legal shift.
Illegal shift going to be called against Peabody.
Yeah, I was about to say how clean of a first half we've had, and we've had like 18 penalties in the last 2 plays.
Yeah. Back judge has got to get in and get his TV time.
I guess so.
I think he knew how many viewers we have in the game.
Back 5 from the
and Peabody's got I'm not sure if it's a radio stream, whatever they got going, so they have a crew too. So he's just, he's just getting his airtime.
So that'll bring up 1st and 15. They did run 4 seconds off the clock.
It was a pre-snap penalty. I don't know. I mean, I'll take the 4 less seconds, but
I mean, they're gonna run one play and that's it.
I mean, they were just they're going to run the same play again. It's the fullback dive.
They're up the middle.
Yep. And now a timeout. And they're just going to go to half. Okay.
Take a knee and go to the half. So after 24 minutes of play, Peabody leads Loretto 14-10. Coming up at halftime, we got a weather report from Fred Gossage, checking with what's going down with UNA this week. And also, we'll have the Loretto Band that's coming up next year on halftime from this Class 2A playoff game.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hi, my name is Asha. I go to Lawrenceburg Technical College, and I moved here a year ago from California. I wanted to be a cosmetologist and study hair, nails, and makeup. You should come join us at Lawrenceburg Technical College and learn all about cosmetology.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Friday evening with your latest forecast update. Clear skies continuing as we head through the overnight. We'll be dropping through the 40s into the upper 30s for many of us toward daybreak here on our Saturday morning with clear skies. And those clear skies continue into Saturday, and that's going to be warm temperatures. Many of us, if not all of us, into the lower 70s. Here's that Futurecast breakdown. Falling through the 40s this evening. We'll get down into a range of the upper 30s to the lower 40s by daybreak. All of us at least a few, if not several degrees above freezing. So no frost freeze worries overnight tonight and toward daybreak. Clear skies out there. That sunshine allows us to warm up into the lower 70s, upper 60s. as we head into the afternoon. So it's going to be a gorgeous warm day for our Saturday. A few more clouds moving in as we enter the evening and overnight Saturday, but still staying dry, even though we have this weak frontal system moving into the area. That's going to mean a few more clouds Saturday night and Sunday, but still no rain chances. It's going to take to the latter part of this coming week before we get any rain chances on the board, and warmer temperatures are on the way. Check out the temperature trend here. Lower 70s for the weekend, mid to upper 70s for the first half of the week, maybe 80 in a few spots toward Wednesday, especially North Alabama. And then that weak frontal boundary gradually sags in here Thursday into Friday, bringing somewhat cooler air, not a big cold shot like what we've just worked ourselves out of, but into the lower 70s Thursday, back into the 60s Friday, and maybe a few showers along the way. We are starting to see some longer range signs that the drier pattern may be trying to change a little bit and allow a little bit in the way of rain chances. We'll see how that goes as we go forward. This weekend, if you have any outdoor plans, be mindful of the fire danger and the drought out there. So be careful grilling or anything like that. But otherwise, it looks great for weekend plans outside. Lower 70s, partly cloudy skies for both Saturday and Sunday here across the Tennessee Valley. Also this weekend, daylight saving time comes to an end. Time changing here over the weekend. That ends 2 a.m. Sunday morning. So be sure to set your clocks back an hour Saturday night before you go to bed. Also a great time to check and change the batteries in your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide detectors, and your NOAA weather radios. Your 7-day forecast begins with the hour-by-hour breakdown of your Saturday. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy, a few clouds at times, but nothing to hinder the sunshine. Because of that, we're going to warm to near or into the lower 70s. We continue to warm up the next several days. Lower 70s Sunday with partly cloudy skies, mid to upper 70s for the first half of next week, and then maybe a few showers along the way as we head toward next Thursday and next Friday. There's the latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest weather on our free Tennessee Valley Weather app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. Just search for Tennessee Valley Weather, and you can find the latest information at tnvalleyweather.com. Stay tuned to the Exports Network through the evening for all your high school football coverage.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. I'm AJ Good as we check in with everything going down in college football this weekend. Starting things first in Florence, where North Alabama have a big task at hand against another ranked opponent, this time in Central Arkansas. Lions will take on the Sugar Bears on Saturday night for the final time at Brawley Stadium in 2023. North Alabama will come in at 3-6 overall and 1-4 in the UAC, while Central Arkansas will make the trip at 5-3 overall and 3-1 in the league with a shot to still win the conference title. This is the 5th-ranked team that UNA has faced this season while going 1-3 in the other contest. It will be senior day for the Lions. They have gone through the Division I transition and a couple of head coaches during that time, and Brent Dearman says it's been an honor to be their coach on this special day.
We talked about leaving your fingerprint on a place on your way out. Always leave the place better than you found it. And a lot of these guys kind of were part of the group that brought in Division I football. Some of the guys have been here for a while. Some guys were 1 or 2 year guys in the program. And what I told them yesterday is you've already left the place better than you found it. You've established a toughness. You've established a grit. You've established the mindset of UNA football, getting the first conference win. In our conference's play now. We got 3 FCS wins this year, going for the 4th one, and you got a chance to do that at home in front of your home crowd. So really excited to coach these guys. It's going to be kind of an emotional day, my first senior class here, but we're in debt to them for sure.
Now transitioning to basketball, where both Lion teams will start their season on Monday night in Florence. The women will take on UT Southern, and the men will battle Blue Mountain Christian. Each side has high hopes coming into the season, and both are looking to compete for an ASUN crown and a trip to the NCAA tournament. And so far, both head coaches love where their teams are at right now.
I'm very pleased where we're at right now. I think right now the best part has been just the way that the groups have come together. Having 7 of our top 8 guys back, and that's always a good thing, right? Keeping that continuity. But the way that they've drawn in the newcomers has been fantastic. I like our depth. I like the way the experience that we bring, and I love our skill level. So really pleased where our team is right now.
I think we're very excited. We already having a scrimmage under our belt a little sooner than normal, but we wanted to see what we had at this point and what we really need to work on really hard on the next couple weeks. And so some things that we're seeing, just a lot of aggressive play and just playing really hard, and then just some things that that you just really need to focus on and clean up down the stretch before the tip off.
That does it for the halftime show. Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes, and don't forget to check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize to meet every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Forsyth Field here, halftime as Peabody leads Loretto 14-10 here in this Class 2A first-round matchup. Taking a look at the first half statistics for Loretto, 146 yards on 21 plays, 1 of 5 on third down, 2 penalties for 15 yards. Jaden Stoltz, 5 carries, 30 yards. Nick McDowell, 5 carries, 0 yards. Mason Tidwell, 3 of 7, 96 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Corbin Reynolds, 2 catches for 77 yards and a score. For Peabody, 28 plays, 117 yards. They are 5 of 10 on third down. Had 6 penalties for 45 yards. Jennings, 14 carries, 52 yards. Quintarius Brooks, 3 carries, 46 yards, a rushing touchdown, and a pick 6. And that's where we are right now. So, guys, just your quick thoughts here as we're about a minute 35 away here. What does Loretto got to do starting first to come from behind here and advance to the second round?
You got to come out and punch him in the mouth on this first drive. I mean, the one thing Loretto cannot afford is a 3-and-out on this first drive in the second half. You have to come out, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, you have to score to kind of let your presence be known early. Because Peabody, what they have done, they have out-muscled Loretto, and they can't allow that to continue in the second half.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Michael. I was going back to Peabody on offense. They're getting such a push on that offensive line at Loretto, even though they're really good on the interior. And it looks like they are doing a good job at the tackling, but they're getting 4 yards. They're getting 4 yards, and then it's first down. And you're right, Loretto, they've got to score right here. If they don't, the momentum, you could see it switch. It was already slowly changing with the turnover right here going into halftime.
Well, see, back a couple weeks ago, I was at a Tennessee-Alabama game, watch party for the game, and we were up 20-7, and everybody's hooping and hollering. And I said, listen, the first drive of this second half will set the tone for the game. Alabama scored on 2 plays. Tennessee went 3-and-out. What happened?
So what does McEwen got to do here to keep this lead and advance to the next round?
Run the ball. I mean, it's worked. It worked in the first half. It's probably going to work in the second half.
Yes.
Running the ball is something that you can't really adjust on defense, because if they're getting a push like that, you can't adjust strength in halftime.
And we've really seen that little jet sweep twice.
Yep.
And both times it was for a score and a huge game.
Yeah, and they're saving some of those jet sweeps, those maybe a little double handoff action. They're saving that for the second half. So.
Yeah. And, Peabody right here, I think they're really going to have to step up on defense and watch the pass.
Yeah.
Loretta's got to kind of get a little urgency to score. I'm not saying to get away from the run, but we know they can throw the football, so let's see what they do right here.
Yeah.
Updates from scores from around. It's Riverside leading Mount Pleasant 43-0 at halftime. Milan up on Lewis County 26-0. And in Class 1A, Collinwood with a 30-0 lead over McEwen. So
the most surprising thing I've seen all night is the fact that Loretto, I get they have a great offense. They are the only team from Region 5 that has scored in a playoff game. And that's we got 7-3, 8-2, 9-1, and 10-0 in the playoffs. I mean, that's crazy.
This teams from the other region are really good, and Peabody's just definitely showed in the first half why they're one of the best programs in the entire state of Tennessee. Seymour going to take the opening kick across the 30, and they will stack them up right there at the 30-yard line after picking it up at the 14, and that's where the Mustangs take over, first down and 10.
I mean, if you can start first drive, anywhere on the kickoff above the 20, I mean, that's worth it. And starting on the 30-yard line, give the Mustangs a somewhat short field, let them score quickly.
Our last drive, we talked about it getting sloppy. They got a 15-yarder for first down and a 15 yards. Then they got another one here.
Come on, now let's drive this thing. Come on.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, H-back to the right. And it's McDowell in the backfield beside Tidwell. Be a fly sweep here to Reynolds. Reynolds cuts up field and will get it to the 34-yard line. That's actually, because it's a forward, that's a pass. So it's a 4-yard pickup, brings up second down and 6. Oh, takes me back to my covering West Virginia in the Dana Holgerson years. Grab your Red Bull, folks. Here comes another motion here from Reynolds. Fakes the fly sweep, and he's got Welch there on the slant, but good defense on the back end here by Peabody. Pass falls incomplete. Brings up third down and 6.
Kinley had that read perfect.
Yeah.
And he came right off the edge there. His timing couldn't have been any better. That's Jaquan Kinney.
And again, Welch is usually one of those guys that can make those contested catches, but and Loretto's also one of those teams that wins a lot of one-on-one balls, and neither of those have happened tonight.
They've kind of been playing press coverage. They're playing off here on this 3rd and 6 situation. Tidwell drops back. Here comes pressure. He will throw it over the middle and a miscommunication, and that one will fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down for Loretto. So 4th and 6, and Jack Welch and company will punt it away.
So when you saw the corners dropped off, I don't know why you went for a go ball, but yeah, Loretto could not afford to go 3 and out there, and that's exactly what happened.
Mason took a pretty good shot right there too, guys. They got a little pressure right there.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job with that.
Welch with his heels on the 20, and with his heels on the opposing 25 is Michael Wilkes. This one, that is another bomb of a kick from Welch, and Wilkes is going to let this one roll deep inside Golden Tide territory, right there at the 17-yard line, and that's where they'll take over 1st down and 10.
That was over 50 yards right there.
Yes, it was.
What an incredible punt there by Jack Welch.
This is where
may have
Loretto
been 50 on the dot.
This is where Loretto can't let them get one of these long, sustaining drives.
Exactly. You like pinning people back, but when it's a wing T offense and they can get a 1st down at will, I mean, this just has 7-minute drive written all over it.
Welch is averaging 51.5 yards per punt right now. So
that might be a lot. That might be a slow night for him.
54-yarder there. Yarborough go under center here for the Golden Tide. Just 59 seconds were taken off the clock in that first drive. Jennings up the middle. A host of gold jerseys are there. And they might have given him a yard on that.
Good push there at the first play for the Mustangs defense.
Yes.
After you go 3 and out when you needed to score, the last thing you want to see is Peabody get good push on the offensive line.
2nd down and 8 coming up here for Peabody.
I feel like they've been pretty generous with the spots tonight, both sides.
I think both sides they have been.
Single receiver to the left, tight end to the right, wing to each side. Jennings behind Yarborough as he goes under center. Motion by Brooks. Hand off to Jennings, stacked up again right at the 20, about the 21-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Golden Tide, guys, was 5 of 10 on 3rd down in the first half. And they hit a couple of these kind of 3rd and manageable, 3rd and mid situations as well.
Well, I feel like a 3rd and medium is kind of where they would like to live. I mean, because on 3rd down you have so many options. You could do the little fullback dive. You can do the little sweep play. You can do a jet sweep. You can do a quarterback keeper. I mean, there's so many options.
And we know if they get 4 yards, they're going for it on 4th and
100%.
3rd down and 6 here. It's a toss play to Brooks. Brooks upfield, and we got a penalty flag. He got the 1st down. Penalty flag at the 21, and looks like that's going to come back for holding.
Yeah, that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 14.
That definitely went in Loretta's favor.
Yeah.
Yep. And that will be holding
going to be called against the Golden Tide.
Against the Golden Tide. So, be the 7th penalty.
They had 3 with about a minute to go in the half, too. The first half.
They will mark this ball at the 11-yard line. So that brings up 3rd down and very long here. 3rd and 16. So it's now 7 penalties for 55 yards against Peabody. But the one thing that hasn't really gone in their way so far in this game, and that's the penalties.
And that was a really inopportune time to have one.
Another toss play here over the right side. And that's Smith, and Smith is brought down at the 14-yard line. Actually on the carry was Eli Lewis, got it to the 14. 3-yard pickup, and the punt unit will come on the field here for the Golden Tide.
Okay, so they will punt on 4th and 12. Noted.
So Seymour will have his heels in Golden Tide territory at about he's going to come all the way up, guys, here to the 40-yard line.
And after the last punt that this kid had,
both of them have been low-line drive kicks.
It's been bad snaps and just low-line drives.
And as low as they are, you got to get some good blocks.
That's actually a perfect snap, and that's a wobbly kick. Seymour's going to let it bounce. And
it touched him.
Oh, no.
That touched him.
And let's see what they call. I think it's Loretto ball.
Yeah.
Yep. No one's arguing, so he's going to field it there at the 42. Yep,
now, Dusty, you saw it, and now it's the Mustangs' ball, but that bounced off Andrew Riley.
That hit him right in the leg. Great.
Hey, lucky he ain't got instant replay in high school. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Well, no one on the field complained. The kids didn't react to it. So.
Well, the only people that were reacting were the people off the field. So maybe it didn't hit them. It looked like it did from here.
I wonder if Crazy Eyes is back down in front of us.
I hope he is, because he definitely didn't see it.
8:32 remaining in the third quarter. Good starting field position here. Stoltz will get the carry.
Oh, what a block.
And cut to field, stays on his feet. He's across the 30, rumbles down inside the 25-yard line to the 23. A 20-yard pickup and a Mustang first down.
I tell you, Jaden had a heck of a run right there, but did anybody see the block that Nicholas McDowell set? My goodness.
He set the end.
Yeah, and that's what you need. You need somebody to set the edge, and that's what opened up that big run play.
Mustangs going quick. McDowell gets a carry this time. And what a nice stiff arm, but we got a penalty flag on the play as he's brought down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Jaden a little bit of hold on that. They flipped the play and ran it to the other guy, and Jaden not as successful on the block as McDowell was in the previous play.
So it'll be holding here against Loretto. Penalty flag is at the 24.
Holding's just getting to be a call where it could be every play.
Listen, I've talked to some officials before, and they say there's holding on every play. It's just when you decide to throw the flag. So,
and that now, if it's really blatant, if they really get up under.
If you tackle somebody, you rip their jersey off. Yeah, but if it's just a little tug,
I don't like it.
As physical as this game has been, you got to let the kids play.
Yes, because they've been physical up front.
First down and 20. Now 3 penalties for 25 yards against Loretto. Tidwell here, split with McDowell. Quick screen out here to Reynolds. Reynolds gets out of one tackle, gets it across the 30. And a good pitch and catch there with Reynolds. Looks like he got it down to the 28-yard line.
To the Golden Tide 28-yard line.
Bring up second down and 14.
Second and 13.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Stoltz and McDowell splitting Tidwell here out of the shotgun. Hand off the Stutz over the left side. He's got some room across the 25. And muscling his way down to the 23-yard line.
Inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I like watching McDowell block. He doesn't go up there and block you. He'll just go up there and run you over.
I'm going to tell you, though, when I got that big number 50 coming at me, though, for Peabody, that's 6'7" coming at you.
And I get, Loretta's got some big guys on their line. Man. Connor Pope, Eric Rawson, but, 50, that's a big dude.
Third down and 9 coming up here for Loretto. Clock at 7:05 remaining in the third quarter. Tidwell, straight drop back. Here comes pressure. Steps up, and he will run to the 22. Fourth down situation now here for Loretto.
It looks like no hesitation. They're going for this one. I don't even see Simbeck. No, there they go.
Here comes Patton Simbeck on to kick it.
I don't know why Seymour's walking off the field. He's the holder.
No, he's there.
No, he's
there he is. Okay, I saw McDowell.
So this is going to be a 39-yard attempt. He hit from 27 earlier in the game.
He's got plenty of leg.
Yep.
We're hoping. He is a little banged up. We'll see if that plays a factor here.
Ball is on the left hash here for Simbeck. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it's blocked by Brooks. Seymour's going to try to get on it, and Peabody is going to run it all the way, and now the ball's out. Ball is out. Loretto's got it, guys. That's Loretto football.
Wow.
Loretto had it.
Oh, how about it?
Wow.
Unreal, guys. So
I tell you, that number 7 for Peabody he has the pick 6. I think he had the rushing touchdown. Comes, blocks a field goal. Listen, Loretta's offense is back on the field, but man.
Wow.
What a crazy turn of events, guys. That was an offensive lineman that picked it up, and he tried to run with it, and they just stripped it out.
And Loretto had a similar situation last week where one of their upbacks on the kickoff tried to field it and fumbled.
That was Brooks on the block as well. He's done everything for Peabody tonight.
Still have a receiver on the near side.
Yeah. going out of a pistol formation. Jack Welch is behind Mason Tidwell here. Under 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And Welch gets a handoff. Tries to go up the middle. He's going to push the pile. Breaks free. And inside the 25, down the 24-yard line. And a first down for Loretto.
What a run by Jack Welch.
I mean, he might be the most physical skill position player we have on the team. Give him the ball and let him run. I mean, I'm a big fan of the run the dang ball, so
Eighth
let's see
first down for the Mustangs in this one. Going out of the same formation, same play. Welch cuts upfield. He's inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Another 5 yards, brings up second down and 5 for Loretto.
He's going to pick up 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Actually, they say he got to the 20, so it'll be second down and 6.
Same formation.
Flipped it to the far side.
And off the Welch, goes over the left side. And now we got a penalty flag, and don't know what this is going to be. It's thrown from the side, Judge.
Face mask.
And it's going to be a face mask, judging by Peabody's reaction to it.
Big.
And it is a face mask.
I think that's just a 5-yard version.
It is a 5-yarder. So take it to the 16-yard line.
If it was a face mask, it should be an automatic first down. But okay.
Second down and 2 coming up here for Loretto. No, not in high school.
No, not in high school.
Unfortunately, I don't know why they haven't unified
the
rules.
the first NFL game I watched all season was last night, and everything's a 5-yard penalty there.
Backwards pass here to Welch. That's a carry. And he's across the 15, down the 14.
Welch down inside.
It's a 2-yard pickup.
That's what that double pass play for Loretto
looks like. That's enough for a first down.
It's the same formation where they flip it to Welch, and Welch will fling it down to whoever's open, but I like the Jack Welch in the backfield formation. But get him a breather and let.
Yeah, he's got to have a little breather right here.
Because he's got to go back out there on defense too. You know, let Stoltz or McDowell run the ball. But this is a new formation. This is the first time I've seen Loretto in the pistol all season.
Running out of this power pistol formation again. Now it's McDowell in the backfield. So handoff fake by Tidwell. He'll cut upfield inside the 10, and we'll take it down to about the 7-yard line.
I think you had everybody on the field fooled.
I don't think that's how the play was supposed to go, but
second down and 3 coming up here. Loretto on the ball again. 4:25 remaining in the third.
Intrigued to see how Loretto plays down here close to the goal line.
Tidwell, hand off the Stutz. Cross the 5, powering his way down to the 3-yard line. 4-yard pickup. That's enough for a Loretto first down. First down and goal. Loretto knocking on the door here to try to take the lead.
You need 3 yards, and I think Stoltz might be the guy who can get you that.
I think you can get 3 yards.
Power formation here. Receivers spread out way out to the sideline. Hand off the Stutz. Up the middle. Into the checkerboard. Touchdown, Mustangs. Loretto leads it with 4:09 remaining in the third.
Hey, that's just power football, guys.
And that's the name of the game in this one. I mean, you can see it with the scores we've shown tonight from the other region games or the other playoff games. It's going to be hard-nosed football, and I'm glad Loretto has a couple guys that can do that. And Jaden got the touchdown right there, but props to Jack Welch getting him down the field in the backfield.
Yes. Loretta's front just kind of forced it right there, but that's what you got to do.
Hey, listen,
in these situations.
I mean, you may not like to hear it, Dusty, but one of Nealon's game maxims, you got to take the breaks when you get them.
That's it.
Extra point by Simbak. It's on its way, and it is good. 4:09 remaining in the third. Loretto leads at 17-14. Well, at the next Golden Tide Drive, we return here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County.
providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
7-play, 36-yard drive capped off by Jaden Stoltz' 3-yard touchdown run, and Loretto leading it 17-14. Kicked away into the hands of Smith, and Smith has got some room and gets it down to about the 35-yard line. And we got some extracurriculars and some penalty flags on the play.
I think I see a flag on the field.
And, hey, I'll tell you, I mean, I'm a Loretto guy, but they can run their mouth at the best of them. I'll just say that.
Well,
and the way they're walking off the field, it looks like it was either on number 4, Dylan Thompson, or number 40.
Dead ball, personal foul against Loretto. So add 15 yards to that. That will take it to midfield, I believe, guys. The officials will mark it right at the midfield stripe, so the best starting field position.
But in a game like this, you don't need those kind of penalties.
No.
And I think that's what Coach
even
is probably telling
you know, at the off chance that Peabody does go 3 and out punt, I mean, we're at the 15-yard line. I mean,
yeah.
4:02 remaining. Peabody with their best starting field position here in the game. Yarborough under center. Brooks goes in motion, and he fakes a toss, rolls out the left. He has a wide open receiver. He's across the 40. 35, he goes into the open field. That is Jennings. He is into the end zone, and just like that, one play in, the Golden Tide has taken the lead with 3:50 remaining in the third quarter.
And man, that just kind of felt like it was coming.
Yeah,
they got the penalty and stuff like that, and they come out midfield. Let's try to take a big play, and they hit it right there. I mean, you had the guy in the flat wide open, dump it down to him, and got a good block from his receiver, and you can't catch that guy.
I mean, that's only the second pass play of the game, I do believe.
Other one fell incomplete, and that one hits Jennings for the 50-yard score.
Yeah.
DeHaan on to kick the extra point. Snap is back. Here's a kick, and that kick is good. 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. Peabody leads Loretto 21-17. The next Mustang Drive, we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Teagan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Teagan's Food Store today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Landon Yarborough's first completion of the game goes to Jennings for a 50-yard touchdown. Right after Loretto retook the lead, the Golden Tide responds. They lead at 21-17. 3:50 remaining in this already wild third quarter.
Well, it is, AJ. It's been really wild.
DeHaan on to kick it away here. Seymour McDowell and Reynolds back to return. And this one going to be off of Seymour. Picks it up at the 18. Stays in bounds somehow and eventually went out of bounds at the, I believe, the 21-yard line.
He's going to get it out to about the 20.
21-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup. First down and 10 here for the Mustangs. 3:46 remaining in the third quarter.
See if the Mustangs can sustain a long drive right here. They haven't had many. Most of their drives have been, either short field or big plays.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stoltz and McDowell splitting Tidwell here out of the shotgun. Tidwell gets a snap. It's a handoff to Stutz. Stutz running backwards, breaks a tackle, and still going, but he will still lose. About 2 yards on the play, brought down at the 19-yard line. Second down and 12 coming up here.
And again, those plays are designed like that, but against a team that's as physical as Peabody, and because it's designed for him to swing wide, but if he ain't able to get out there, he's going to lose several yards because he had a big loss of about 12 last week at Mount Pleasant on a play like that.
Peabody's fast up front.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tidwell drops back, throws, hits Welch, and he makes the catch at the 25.
Oh.
That is complete out to Welch.
They marked him at the 23, 24.
Get up to about the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
I guess they're saying that's where the ball was. So 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Mustangs. Same formation here. Peabody playing press coverage here on Welch, but playing off on Seymour and Reynolds on the right side. Tidwell drops back. Got time. Throws over the middle. It's wide open. Seymour. He's in the tight territory. The 30, 20. They've given up into the checkerboard. Touchdown, Mustangs. They've retaken the lead with 2:22 remaining in the third.
Hey, listen, the past couple weeks I've been calling Clint unreliable, and he just comes through in the clutch once again. He's got the best hands out of the Mustangs receiving corps consistency-wise, and man, I don't know how he got open. Runs a little double move, is standing wide open at the 50-yard line, and then just turns on the jets.
I don't think he knew how open he was because he had to look around.
But say he caught the ball, looked, and didn't see anybody, and just started going. And I'm surprised. I mean, that is the fastest I've seen Clint run ever. Big play.
Send back on to attempt the extra point. Snap back, kick is up, and that kick is good. 2:22 remaining in the third. Loretto leads at 24-21. What next? Golden Tide Drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Mason Tidwell hits Clint Seymour for a 76-yard touchdown. The extra point is good. Loretto has retaken the lead after the Golden Tide retook the lead. 24-21, 2:22 remaining in the third. Kick here from Simback. Fielded at the 24, taken over the left side. And he's going to cut upfield. He breaks a tackle, and he has taken this one to the house. Jaquan Kinney fielded it at the 24 and takes it 76 yards for a Golden Tide touchdown.
And that kickoff, they just took too many poor angles on that return. As soon as he caught it, he cut back, and everybody was running back at him. And as soon as he got back to the other side outside, he was gone.
Yep.
Guys, we have had 4 touchdowns in the last minute and a half or so of this game.
Yeah, I was going to say no more than 2 minutes. Michael, I said this is going to be an exciting last 16 minutes.
Yep, and we've had a pretty exciting last minute and a half.
DeHaan for the extra point. The kick is up, and that kick is good. 2:08 remaining here in the third quarter. Golden Tide lead at 28-24. We'll have the next Mustang Drive when we return on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Jaquan Kinney, 76-yard kick return for a touchdown. And our fourth touchdown in the last minute and a half has resulted in a Peabody 28-24 lead with 2:08 remaining here in the third quarter. So DeHaan on the kick it away, McDowell, Reynolds, and Seymour back to return here for Loretto.
I mean, they haven't given us time to breathe.
No, they haven't.
Well, they've given us time to get some commercial spots.
Yeah.
Getting one or two here and there.
DeHaan on the kick it away. High end over end kick. McDowell here will field it at the 10-yard line. He's going to take it over the left side.
He's got some room.
Across the 30 and down. We'll mark him at the 34-yard line. Pretty decent return there by McDowell. Good starting field position here for Loretto.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 34.
We'll see if Clint can get 15 yards between him and the nearest guy right here.
Stoltz and McDowell in the backfield, splitting Tidwell. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. It's kind of been the formation that's been working for Loretto here in the second half. Snap back. McDowell gets a carry. He's got a huge hole. We got a penalty flag.
Yep, holding.
McDowell will take it over the right side. It's an 8-yard pickup, but that looks like holding here against Loretto.
If Pope doesn't watch it, he's going to get another 15.
He sure is.
It's a chop block here against Loretto.
Chop block going to be called against the Mustangs.
Penalty flags at the original line of scrimmage. And this ball will be marked. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Oh.
Down to the 19-yard line. First.
I didn't know a chop block was 15.
First and 25. Now here for the Mustangs.
That's what they called earlier, was it not?
Well, they called that aiding the rusher.
Aiding the rusher, not a chop block.
Now the officials here finally get this one going. Same formation here for Loretto. Tidwell gets a snap, steps up,
he's got some room
for somebody, and gets brought down at the 16-yard line.
Man, that is crazy. I mean, it's like they had two spies right there. As soon as he stepped up, their whole linebacker score was right there. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty good 4-6 team. I'll just say that.
I've been thinking that. I didn't want to say a whole lot, Michael, but yes, you're right. And they've come a long ways. I mean, they come play football tonight.
Same formation here. Minute 10 left in the third. 2nd and 27 here for Loretto.
They got some more pressure.
For Tidwell, throws it, and it's incomplete.
That's going to be.
Threw it off his back foot. I think he threw it short on purpose.
That'll bring up 3rd and 22.
Still trying to get that one.
They were fixing the Whitehead was fixing to call him for intentional grounding.
Yep.
Seymour was in range.
Yeah, he was close.
3rd down and very long here for Loretto. Under a minute left here in the third. Tidwell gets a snap. Pressure coming again by Peabody. Rolls out to his right. Throws it over the middle of the field. Reynolds almost makes the catch. And it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that drive went from bad to worse.
It did. That did. They're getting pressure with 3.
Yeah.
Loretto's going to have to change a little bit on that offensive line.
And see, they got that big number 50 up there at nose tackle.
Right in the middle. He was pushing 2 guys.
Yeah. But you'd say you have to double team them, but that isn't working.
Yeah, it's not working. They're going to have to redraw that up.
But Loretto's bread and butter has been the short pass game, and they got to try to get that going again.
Welch the punt. No one's back deep to return for Peabody. They're just going to let
see how far Jack can kick it.
And on a hard football field, he can boot it pretty far. And that one's going to roll all the way to the Golden Tide 36-yard line.
Mustangs going down Welch's punt at the 36.
That's where the Golden Tide will take over. First down and 10, a 28-24 lead, 33 seconds here. Remaining in the third quarter.
10 for Peabody at their own 36-yard line.
I'll tell you what, they've been going quick, getting on and off the field with offensive defense here.
And see, right now, man, it's easy right now when you're leading and you got the ball and you got all the momentum.
Let's see how Peabody handles this now.
Single receiver to the left, tight end to the left, wing to each side. Jennings a fullback behind Yarbrough. Motion by Brooks. And Jennings and Yarbrough actually collided with each other, and he'll maybe get a yard on the play at the 37.
Jennings on the carry.
Second down and 9 coming up here for the Golden Tide. And what looks like is going to be the final play here of the third quarter.
I don't think they're going to come out of the huddle.
Yeah, they're not coming out of the huddle.
Bring up second down and 9.
And that one will do it there for the third quarter. Peabody leads Loretto 28-24. We'll have the final 12 minutes of play when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Wait a minute. They marked it at the 37. It's at the 38. Should go back a yard. Back here, starting the fourth quarter. For some reason, they marked it at the 38 when the ball was down at the 37-yard line. And he fumbled the football.
They got it.
I think Peabody's won it. They would have gained a yard off of it anyway. So
It'll be recovered by Peabody.
So Landon Yarbrough jumps on the fumble.
That's the one profit of running a wing, too. If you fumble, there's about 15 guys right there to get it.
They got that little bit of wall.
So third down coming up here for Peabody. They've done a pretty good job on third down. They're 5 of 12. 5 of 10 in the first half, but 0 of 2 in the second half. So Loretto.
All that says to me is they're prone to get one right here.
Yeah, they need to get a stop. It needs to happen right now. Single receiver to the left, and we'll stay on this tight wing T formation. Brooks goes in motion, toss to Brooks, and he's right there. Connor Pope brings him down in the backfield. A big stop on the play, and the punt unit will come on the field for Peabody.
Way to read it.
Tell you what, the Bulldog had to let out some pent-up rage right there. He was mad after that little top block call.
Yeah.
And And I'm just sorry for that kid that had to feel the brunt of that one.
Yeah, he took a shot.
Unfortunately, that's the first loss that Brooks has had. It's one of the few times they've been able to corral him on that play. He's been so good here tonight.
It's like Loretto knew they were running that because Pope set the edge on that perfectly.
It was a great read.
DeHaan back to kick. A high punt and a decent punt by DeHaan towards the Loretto sidelines. And they'll mark it out right at the 41-yard line. So that's where Loretto will take over first down and 10.
Mustang 41.
And all I've seen tonight is when Loretto really needs to stop, they get it. But when they just, like when they're behind, they can get the stop. When they're ahead, man, it just looks like that defense is not out there. Just a big drive right here, though.
So a big 3 and out here for Loretto right when they needed it. It didn't take a lot of time off the clock in the process. So 10:25 remaining in the game. 2 receivers still left, 1 to the right. They're going to stay in this split back formation out of the shotgun. Hand off the Stutz over the left side. He's got a good hole and continues to fight, still going. And they're going to get him down at the 48-yard line. 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3 coming up.
Gain of 7 on the play.
So that was the toughest 7 yards I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Man, he got hit at the line of scrimmage almost and just kept pushing.
That was a tough 7 yards. Hey, Stoltz runs hard.
He has had a heck of a game tonight.
Loretto going fast. Hand off to McDowell. He'll get up the middle, and he looks like he got right at the line to gain.
The far side official has him right at the first down.
He's going to get across.
Should be enough for a first down. And it will be.
First down, Mustangs.
Get it into Peabody territory.
Loretta's got a little tempo here.
They're going really fast here. The chain gang can't even keep up with them. Stoltz a handoff over the left side.
Oh,
but
man.
Right at the line of scrimmage and brought down at the 48-yard line. Good tackle there by Peabody. Something, guys, we've seen him do well all night long is tackle well.
They have.
So the one thing the Mustangs have had going for them all year is usually when they would get hit, the first guy would never bring them down. Tonight, that has been the case. I mean, Peabody, if they hit you, you're going down.
They've done a really good job tackling.
Same formation here from Loretto. Tidwell the snap. Hand off. No, he's going to hold it. It's a slam to Reynolds. Reynolds makes the catch down at the 36, and that is enough for a Mustang first down.
And that's Loretto football right there. Get the ball to Reynolds, a little slant for about 10 yards.
Wasting no time, going quick again. Tidwell, the handoff here to McDowell. Breaks the tackle. Still going.
He's still on his feet.
Still going, and gets it across the 30 down the 29-yard line.
He's going to get it inside.
Really good pickup there by Nick McDowell.
29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6.
2nd down and 3 coming up here. Off the 7-yard pickup. They're going fast again. And now Peabody will call its first time out here in the second half. 8:39 here remaining in the game. We will take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, discipline is not a popular word in our culture today. Yet we understand in sports that it requires a great discipline to compete at a high level. In Proverbs 3, verses 11 and 12, "My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him whom he loves, and as a father the son in whom he delights." Discipline is a good thing in all areas of life. Use it today and reap the rewards of it. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on Cloud9Fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Peabody uses first time out. 2nd down and 3 for Loretto here. 8:39 remaining in the game. Hand off to McDowell over the right side and brought down about the 27-yard line. About a 2-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 here for the Mustangs. Going quickly like they've done on this drive, right down the field, throwing it. Running it, I should say. And that's a fake. Tidwell Here comes the pressure. And he is going to get sacked and brought. Somehow got something out of it down to the 33-yard line.
I don't like gambling right there. 3rd and 1, get your first down. Now the offense is going to stay out here, but
4th down and 7 short 8. Under 8 minutes left to play here in the game. Mustangs.
This is huge right here.
It's the first 4th down attempt here the Mustangs have had in the game. Looks like Peabody showing blitz. Quick throw, and he's got Seymour makes.
He drops it.
And falls incomplete. And Peabody will take over 1st down and 10.
Tell you what, Mason had enough time to catch the snap and throw it. I mean, they were coming in there hot.
They brought the house.
So Peabody will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 33.
And as well as that drive started, you hate for it to end like that.
That's tough.
Still a lot of time, though.
Oh, sure. A lot of time.
Got all 3 timeouts. Peabody has 2 remaining.
I mean, we saw the Titans almost have a game-winning drive last night.
Yarbrough under center. Smith goes in motion. Hand off to Jennings.
That went nowhere.
Not much going on that one. And I think Jennings is going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, this defense for Loretto has not gone to sleep yet.
They haven't.
So we do have final scores. Milan defeated Lewis County 50-6. And also 56-0 was the final for Decatur Riverside over Mount Pleasant. Under 7 minutes left to play.
Those scores don't even sound real.
It don't, does it? And I'm going to critique this real quick. I know that Peabody's got a lead and they've been running the football night, but this up the middle hadn't worked.
No.
This whole second half. I don't see any adjustments, so Loretta's doing their job.
Motion from Smith. And Yarbrough going to call his own number, and now we got a penalty flag, and I think we're going to get a face mask here, guys.
Yep.
Everyone from Peabody that's a holding.
Got a flag down on the play.
Far official here. I don't know if he called for a face mask or a hold.
It was hard to tell.
Yeah.
They're walking like he's lined up like he's. Yep,
sure was. Face mask.
Face mask here, so that will be a 1st down.
That'll move Peabody into Mustang territory at the Mustang 48. It'll be 1st and 10 for Peabody at the Mustang 48-yard.
Just over 6 minutes to go. Now you got to kind of. Loretta's defense is going to have to step up.
So we'll take it to the Loretto 48-yard line. .6:15 remaining as the Golden Tide will go under center. It's quickly up the middle to Jennings, and Jennings trying to push the pile. And he got it to the 45-yard line.
Stop made by Blaze Thomason.
3-yard pickup. Second down and 7 coming up here for Peabody. Peabody contend here to run this clock down as much as they can. And there's no operating play clocks here. Can't really tell where the 25-second clock is. Now this tight wing tee. Motion from Smith. Fake here, and Yarbrough has an open Jennings. He is wide open. He's across the 30, the 20, and they're going to stack him up at the 16-yard line. That's second time that they connected there and got a 1st down.
Wow.
That play's killed us all night. I mean, that's what this is a drive, you go back to it.
It's been open.
Yeah. We pursue too much on the run, and that pass play, I mean, we leave one corner and 2 safeties out there, and those little flat routes are just handed to you.
Second completion by Yarbrough, both of them to Jennings. One was for a touchdown, the other is a big play for a 1st down. Yarbrough under center, wing to each side. Jennings is a fullback. Jennings gets it up the middle. And they're going to get him to the 14-yard line. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 7.
Going to get inside the 15 down to the 14. Be 2nd and 7.
Clock here will go to under 5 minutes left to play in the game.
Michael, we talked about the crowd. The crowd's kind of got out of it here on our side.
I mean, it feels like it. I mean, all week, all you hear about is how big this game is, this game is. And, you know, I mean, we've gotten a heck of a game so far, and there's still time left, but it seems like Loretta's chances for continuing this perfect season are slowly dwindling away.
All they need is a big play, guys.
Yeah, big play.
Yarborough under center. Hand off to Jennings. And he's going to try to push the pile, and I think they're going to get him at the 10-yard line. This brings up 3rd down and 3.
Make that the 9. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Peabody 6 of 14 here on 3rd down, 5 of 10 in the first half, 1 of 4 here in the second half. 3rd down and 2. Ball marked at the 9-yard line. Big opportunity here for Loretto. The clock's under 4 minutes left to play in the game.
Peabody has done a heck of a job milking this clock right here. It was like 7 minutes when the drive started.
Yes.
Loretto stacking up the middle of the box here. Yarborough going to go to quarterback sneak.
He didn't get. Ooh.
And
it's
they're
going
going to mark him at the 8-yard line.
They're going to spot him at the 8-yard line. It should bring up 4th down and 1.
Officials are stopping the clock with 3:28 for some reason.
Now they're saying run it.
Now run it.
They're keeping their offense on the field.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't just take your 3. You don't get it right here. I mean, a touchdown for Loretto wins it.
Sure. I mean, this is it for Peabody.
They're going to snap.
But I mean, 1 yard. I mean, it seems almost inevitable that they will get it.
Oh, this is where Loretto center's got to get it, guys.
Yeah.
This interior's got a hold.
Whole crowd on their feet.
Under 3 minutes left in the game. Yarborough goes under center.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he got it, guys. I don't think he got it.
It depends on where they mark him.
They're going to mark him right at the original line of scrimmage.
He said he
They're
got it.
Pointing towards Loretto. He's short. What a huge stop by Loretto with 2:52 and all 3 timeouts remaining.
Wow.
That's what you needed. I mean,
you asked for
it. Here's the thing, guys. They got to go 92 yards. Hey, you've already made enough
if you told me it was
game.
3rd down and 2 and Peabody wouldn't get 2 yards in 2 plays,
Well,
I
sure.
would have.
I'd have lost
call you
money.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've been getting 4 every run.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, 91 yards. Let's see if the freshman or the sophomore quarterback can earn his name. At Eddie's request, if he wins this game, he goes from Mr. Cool to the Iceman. Let's see if he's got it in his veins tonight.
2:52 remaining. 28-24. Peabody leads. Motion coming here from Clint. Actually, Jack Welch. He's got the toss. Here's that trick play. Welch dancing around and still going and goes nowhere down at the 3-yard line.
I didn't know if we'd see it tonight, and that was not the situation I would have called it. But
yeah, I don't know that I would have tried to call a trick play this deep on
this is where you try to get a first down, then maybe a trick play. But
For a 5-yard loss.
So he loses 5. It brings up 2nd down and 15.
But it's killed Loretto all night. These first downs where you get 1 or 2 or you lose 3 or 4.
Right.
Spread formation, 2 receivers to each side. Tidwell, straight drop back, throws it. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage and knocked down for an incomplete pass.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15.
It does stop the clock with 2:12.
But that makes this 3rd down a must.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
It's not it, but
it's pretty close.
But it's pretty close.
You don't have to get the first down here. You got to get some sort of good yards. 2:12 remaining. Tidwell looking for somebody, rolls out. Throws, and Reynolds makes the catch!
Goodness!
Unbelievable!
Oh, man!
What a catch by Reynolds!
Well, we got a flag. We got a flag in the back. We got holding.
Oh.
Loretto.
They're calling holding against Loretto. And the fans in the sideline is going crazy.
How do you throw a flag on that play? I mean, I didn't necessarily see a hold. It looked like Mason was getting chased down by 3 people right off the snap.
The flag's at the 5-yard line. So if you throw it at the 5, who was there to block?
Yeah.
Everyone was in the middle of the field.
Mustang's calling a timeout.
And Loretto's going to call a timeout here in the situation. We'll just keep it here. No, we'll take one final break here on the Exports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Back here with 2:01 remaining, Loretto burns its first time out. It's going to be 3rd down and 17 after, I guess, a holding penalty beyond the
line of scrimmage.
Well beyond the line of scrimmage.
I don't understand it, guys.
Yeah. Don't get it. Straight drop back here for Tidwell. Throws. He's going to go deep.
He's got one deep.
And it's
intercepted. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Down at the, he'll be taken out of bounds. The 35-yard line. His 3rd interception, Jamarcus Haynes comes away with the INT.
Just undershot it.
I believe that was Jackson Robertson, right? That was the intended receiver. So still got 2 timeouts remaining here. It's not over yet. Each side with 2 timeouts remaining.
First and 10 for Peabody at the Mustang 35.
Minute 53 left. 3rd interception thrown by Tidwell in this one. They're going really tight here. Out this wing T is Peabody.
They're just trying to protect the football.
Hand off to Jennings. He spins, and he's still on his feet. He's still going, and he will be about a couple yards short of the first down. The 27-yard line.
And there's the flag. I don't know who it's going to. It might be on Loretto, though.
It is going to be on Loretto, I'm afraid.
And they're pointing towards Loretto as Peabody.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Loretto.
I think so.
And that'll do it.
Yep.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike going to be called against the Mustangs.
So that one still got 2 timeouts remaining, 1:31 on the clock.
Move it from the 26 to the 13.
So it's a half the distance.
No, they're doing 15. Wow.
To the 14-yard line. Actually, it's a 13-yard penalty.
13-yard penalty. That's a new one.
Is play clock still 40 seconds in high school?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Why is the clock running right now?
Well, I guess because it was a running play. Keep it going, yeah.
And see, Loretto's calling a timeout after 10 seconds ran off.
Barry Daniel will call a timeout here. Minute 17 remaining. Got one timeout. Keep it here for the time being. So, got one timeout remaining. It'll be first down and 10 for Peabody at the 14. You don't want to necessarily say, do you let them automatically score here?
Well, yeah, you ain't got time for 2 possessions.
Yeah, you don't have it's
tough
2 possessions.
Situation there. Yeah, it's a 2-possession game at that point.
I mean, I have a feeling Peabody's just going to hand it up to is it Daniels or
Jennings.
Jennings, excuse me.
And he has killed us all night because he's the one that has the 2 big catches too.
Yeah, he does.
Jennings is.
He's
20 carries for 66 yards. He also has 2 catches for 78 yards. So
exactly.
144 yards and a touchdown, and he is.
But those yards
for a team that runs a wing tee, because there hasn't been as many drives tonight for each team just because of running the wing tee. I mean, having 144 yards like that is impressive.
Yeah, they've been impressive no matter what. You can tell why this program has gone to 14 straight playoffs.
Yes.
You can tell why they won 10 and 4 in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, this
4-6 record.
Yeah,
yes.
Don't let that fool you.
I'll say this is an upset, but not as big as you think, and they're in the victory formation.
Yeah, they are in victory formation.
Yarborough here out of this kind of pistol victory, and
timeout Peabody.
The head coach Shane Jacobs
came fire
in the middle of the field. He was beyond the.
I was about to say he was on our side of the numbers.
He was past the L.
So he calls his second timeout.
He is losing his mind over there.
I don't know if I think he's just mad at his team and not mad at the officials.
Oh, yeah, he's not. No, it's the team. It's not the officials, folks. Oh, yeah, he's hot.
Something tells me I don't know if victory formation was what they're supposed to run.
I don't think so.
I don't think it was either.
Well, they've come back in like a similar formation.
Yeah.
Especially out of the shotgun and about 15 yards behind
shotgun all night. Yeah. Yarborough takes a knee, and center got pushed back into Yarborough. And Barry Daniel will call his final timeout. Minute 8 remaining in the game. We'll keep it here for the time being as well.
And see, that's where burning that timeout right after that holding call kind of comes back. I get you want to draw up a play, but I mean, it's 3rd and 17. You got to run go route. So
yep.
You know, and now you don't have that one timeout, so you're looking to get the ball back with about 20 seconds left, and that's if they don't.
Well, we got to figure out the 40 seconds too.
Yeah.
You know, when we don't have a play clock. And I don't like that in some of these fields.
Well, we have the 2 clocks; they're just not on. See it up there on the little post,
one on the building,
and we have the one on the gym over there.
Why don't they use them?
We have used them in years past. We haven't this year, I know.
Yarborough going to bring his offense back on the field. 2nd down and 11, minute 8 left. And he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. He did not get the snap cleanly.
The center fell on it.
And a good job there. Johnny on the spot.
Somebody fell on it.
What a great job there.
Listen, I was just looking at this situation and just thinking about
that Smith fell on it.
That Tennessee-Arkansas play back in '98 when the Quinn Sterner tripped over his lineman and fumbled in a game that they had won.
Give DJ Smith credit. He's the one that fell on the ball.
Yes.
What a great job by him. That's why you put those upbacks there, and he fell on it wisely. And did he fumble it again?
And that's game.
That's ball game.
Yep, Yarborough. Yep. And that will do it. So Peabody comes into Loretto, and they win this one 28-24. So Loretto's historic season comes to an end here in the first round. A team that finished 10-0 in the regular season for just the third time in school history sees the historic season come to an end here tonight by a final score of 28-24. Peabody comes in as a historic program, making the playoffs 14 years in a row, have won 4 of the last 10 Class 2A state championships, and they proved why they are what they are here tonight.
That's right, guys. Hey, great game. I want to tip my hat off to both teams, both programs. Peabody traveled. They come to play football. Loretto showed up. Just an all-out good football game. Just tough break for Loretto. Tough for these seniors. I know how it feels. But Loretto needs to hold their head up. They got a lot of youth. They got a lot of years for a good program. And that's about all I got for them, Michael.
You lose here in the first round, you're 10-0, but, I mean, honestly, you look at this Peabody team, there's nothing to hang your head about. Now, Loretto played far from perfect tonight. I mean, Tidwell had 3 interceptions. There's a lot of penalties when you didn't need them, a lot of negative yardage plays when you didn't need them. So you tip your hats to Peabody. They took their chances when they were given to them, and, you know, tip your hats to them. And a tough way to end the season, but, you know, nonetheless still a great season for the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm. Certainly, like you guys said, nothing to hang your hat on here. It was a great season, set a lot of records, and got some of these guys coming back next year. Certainly got more history to make, excuse me, in 2024. So for Michael Marks, for Stanley Wilson, Dusty Kaiser, producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening and a great weekend.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.